No hot water, banging, gurgling, knocking sounds coming from your pipes, rusty leaking heater. I think it's about time you called Drainmaster's Plumbing Company. Nowadays, most water heaters are being stressed. Pipes are leaking from worn gaskets or improper fittings, and drains are clogged with sediment, mineral deposits, or even corrosion. Regular maintenance is extremely important to keep efficiency and avoid serious issues in the future. We specialize in drain cleaning, water heaters, garbage disposals, leak inspections, leak repairs, and all other residential and commercial plumbing related services. Drainmaster's Plumbing Company is a locally family-owned business with over 20 years experience and a long list of satisfied customers in San Diego County. Our highly trained, skillful technicians with fully stocked work vehicles can troubleshoot or repair any problems they are faced with right on the spot. So don't wait, call us today.
Yo, 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 what's good, what's good? Check in, check in. Check in, check in. Hood Talk family, what's good, what's good? Y'all get up in here, man. We gotta talk about it, man. I'm gonna get Henry in here to take some of these calls with me today, y'all. We're gonna get Henry up in here to take some of these calls. Yeah, but y'all check in, y'all check in. Check in, check in. How was everybody weekend on this good Monday? Back to the business, y'all. Back to the money. Back to the money. It's back to the money, y'all. It's Monday. Wherever you may be on your job, at work, whatever you're doing, it's back to the goddamn money. Y'all check in, check in. What's good, everybody? What's going on? What's going on this Monday, everybody? Hood morning. Y'all know I had to bring it to you early. Hood morning. I got people, they be complaining and shit. Hood, goddamn it, you help me make it through work now, shit. You coming on all late and shit. I be getting off, goddamn it. Hard days, goddamn work now. I need you while I'm out here on this goddamn road and shit. Or while I'm in this office, goddamn it, you gotta bring your ass on, nigga. That's the only way I get through work, goddamn it. Shit. My boss be talking, I don't listen to shit he say. I have Hood Talk goddamn news on. I ain't listen to nothing he goddamn say. Yeah, man. Y'all see the title, man. Let's pray for Nipsey Hussle baby mama Tanisha, man. Shout out to Star Wolf. I see the video Star Wolf put out there, man. And I just feel like this, y'all. I don't even want to bash her no more, man. I don't want to bash her no more. I ain't even trying to come at that sister in the wrong way no more. I feel kind of bad for her, man. You know what I'm saying? If we gonna love, goddammit, we gonna have to love, man. Shit. Some of the shit Asha said was kind of true. You know what I'm saying? Was kind of true. And I don't feel I want to bash that sister no more, man. I feel, you know what I'm saying, that she need love right now, man. Who are we to beat somebody the fuck down? I had my feelings about it in the beginning and shit, but, goddamn it, she done lost everything, lost her daughter, everything, man. And I'm not in the business, man. To kick people when they down. I'm not for that, man. Now shit, if I done kick you and you down and goddamn it, you trying to goddamn get the fuck back up and I'm still kicking you, that just ain't me, man. That just ain't me, goddamn it. I ain't trying to kick her no more, y'all. I feel we need to bring her up, man. We need to lift that sister up, man, cause she going through it right now, man. I mean, what's left to do to a person like that, man? Keep kicking them while they down, or do we lift them up? Y'all let me know. Do we keep kicking a person like that when they down, or do we lift them up, goddammit? Now it's time to start lifting goddamn this sister up, man. For real, man. It's time to start lifting this sister up, man. For real, man. We don't know what the fuck went on. Yo, yo, yo.
Good morning, Hood. Good morning. How are you?
I'm all right.
All right, good. Much love to you, the Rich, and just somebody from the chat.
Right on.
So I just want to say, Hood, my heart has always been out to Tanisha. Love is the key.
That's right.
However, if you notice what Tanisha is babbling about, she's not babbling about anything in her drunken rant except feelings about Lauren, feelings about Nipsey. She's been down for 16 years. She's not having any kind of
Right.
she's not displaying any kind of real remorse, so we have to pay attention to what it is that she's actually babbling about. Right. Nonetheless, I still have love for her, and she needs help. Right. It's a cry for help.
You're right. And I feel that goes back to what you just said. All the babbling about Lauren, all the babbling about, because I feel like this here. She don't know how to go about it. But right. She feel like she's being disrespected. But you got to look at it like this, right? Now, I love the shit out of Lauren. I ain't taking nothing away from Lauren. I love the shit out of Lauren. But you got to look at it like this. If you was my old lady, right? Something happened to me, right? Now, you know everything you done did for me, right? Right. Now, motherfuckers coming along telling you ain't shit, you ain't did shit. Even though you got your little problem, but you know you hold it down for me. If I needed something in your name, anything. I'm coming straight to you. I'm going to use you. Then, when I die, my family looking at you because you maybe got a drinking problem. That don't mean you ain't a good person. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Now my family looking at you like you was a piece of shit and you ain't did nothing for me. You ain't did nothing, not a goddamn thing for me. Because of your drinking habit, because of your drug habit. That don't mean you didn't hold me down. You probably hold me down better than goddamn anybody did.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's how I'm trying to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, she just needs some help. You know what I'm saying?
She does.
But I really believe that she hold that man down. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I really believe she hold him down because you got to think about it. Who we gonna go to? We gonna go to the Mo Downer sister when we need something in our name. We need something. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't gonna give a fuck. She gonna be right there for it. Oh yeah, come on, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, maybe that sister like Lauren that got a little more going on, she gonna be cautious. She gonna be like, man, shit, hell no, that shit ain't going to my name. Call Tanisha, she ain't got nothing going on. Put that shit in her goddamn name, shit. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just looking at it like that for real, man, because I know how we do as brothers. You know what I'm saying? I know how we do it. Shit, Lauren probably was there half of the time telling him to goddamn put shit in Tanisha. Yeah, go and call Tanisha. You know, she ain't got shit going on. Put it in her goddamn name, shit. And I bet Tanisha was right there every time, like, yep, come on, you can do it. Yeah, don't care, go ahead. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For real. So we gotta just keep it real with ourselves, you know what I'm saying, about the situation. I just feel the sister needs some help, man. I feel she done lost everything. She don't know how to, talk to people. She don't know how to, really come out without, going wild with it. You know what I'm saying? She don't know how to.
She's communicating the best way that she knows how.
Exactly. There you go.
Gotcha.
There you go. The best way she know how. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But unfortunately, looking like the circle that she's keeping, I just hope that somebody sees it or somebody around her recognizes what's going on and gives her the help that she needs.
Right. Because this ain't it. I don't think she's a bad person.
Right. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Just making bad choices. Bad choices.
That's right.
All right, Hood. Thank you for all you do. I love you. I love the Reds. I love the chat. And I'm with Hoodtalknews all the way.
That's right. And we love
good day.
Here, y'all.
Yes, we do. Thank you, Hood.
Appreciate
it. All right. Okay, bye-bye.
That's right. We got to, man. Let me get Henry on the phone with me so he can help me with some of these phone calls. But, man, we got to love over here, man. Every day, man, we're not going to wake up feeling the same way about life. I woke up today, I feel like I think she needs to be loved. That's just my heart. That's God. Heard Henry yesterday, and I woke up today with a different feeling about it. I feel that she's not a bad person. I feel she just needs some goddamn love. You gotta be a fucked up person if you wake up every day feeling the same type of goddamn way you felt yesterday, goddamn it. You gotta be a fucked up goddamn person now. You ain't changing. Goddamn it. We live, we learn, we grow. Straight up. I'm not holding on to the same goddamn grudges now. If people need goddamn help, they need goddamn help now. Straight up. You feel what I'm saying, Henry?
Oh, yeah. All day, every day.
That's right, man. Because, if we going to preach that shit, you know what I'm saying, we got to practice that shit, goddammit. We can't just be sitting here talking about love and shit and then, we feeling this same way about certain people every day. Now, Cowboy, he's still a piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. Big U still is a dirty draws motherfucker. But goddamn, I just see something different in Tanisha. I feel something different about her, man. I don't know. I woke up today when I looked at the video. My first thoughts was to go on and bash her. But something stopped me and say, you know what? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit, man. She need help. More help than anything, man. Don't do it. Something stopped me, man. Cause y'all know me. I'm ready to go all in. Yeah, man. Oh, here she go with another drunken rant. You know what I'm saying? But I think she's crying out for help. I don't know, Henry. What you think?
Well, like I say, man, it's one of those things to where, you know, like I say, the number is up on the screen. You know what I'm saying? And we just have to kind of play it by ear. She could be crying out for help. You know what I mean? That's just like the sister came in and informed us this could be a moment that she's having right now. That's you know, it could be a grieving moment. It could be a lot of going on with her, but we just got to kick back and, you know what I'm saying, the number on the screen. If y'all
call in, Tanisha, you know what I'm saying? Shit, call in. We ain't here to bash you. You can call in. You can talk to everybody else do shit. You come as you please. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be. That's one thing people got to understand about Hood Talk News, man. It's so easy to call in and state your problems because it's nothing you gonna call in and say that a caller ain't say worse than your motherfucking problem. Straight up. Right. That a caller before you ain't say worse than your goddamn problems. I'm telling you, ain't nothing you can call in Hood Talk News and say that gonna make us look at you like, oh man, goddamn, here we go. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? Hell no, we can't be around that motherfucker. You heard what that motherfucker just said? We ain't them type of people. We don't give a damn about that. We accept you for the fuck you is. We the most unperfect channel it is, goddammit. Yo,
oh, yeah.
Yo. Caller, you there?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm all right. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking with Miss Daphne, still a lady, out of Hot Las Vegas.
Okay. What's going on? Vegas in the building. That's right.
Yep. Hey, you know what? I've called you several times and touching on Tanisha.
Right.
Let's pray for her.
That's right.
Let's pray for her. But still, she's reckless. She does not need that little girl, and that's why.
Right.
Because she's got a bunch of hangovers that's not steering her in the right way.
Right.
She got company around her that's trying to come up on her.
Right.
You know, I called and talked to you before, Hood, and I'm really feeling for her because
that's right.
I told you my son going through the same thing.
That's right.
That's my son, but he don't need my granddaughter right now because I'm seeing the things that he's doing.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And my ex-daughter-in-law, she can be an asshole, but guess what? She's a good mother.
That's right.
And my son is reckless. And he loves his daughter, but he don't love her enough to get his shit together.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So this is why I can relate to Tanisha.
That's
that
right.
don't mean she don't love that girl, but she didn't have her. You know, this is her life. Her life is a partying, kicking, getting whatever she's doing, and that don't mean she's not trying to get it right. But you got to really live it and see it.
Yeah.
You got to see a person going through that.
Mm-hmm.
My son loves his daughter, but to me, he loves the street and the partying and the kicking it and the things that he's doing more.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
And I'm going to say it again. He don't need my granddaughter right now.
Right.
The mother needs to have her daughter.
Right.
Now, I can step in and get grandparent rights because I've been there. But you know what? He needs to get his stuff together. So I'm saying this because I understand what Tanisha can be going through. Because I see it through the eyes of my son. But we don't quit trying to say, oh, we feeling sorry for her far as she needs that baby.
It ain't about that. It ain't about the baby. No. It's about we feel sorry for her for herself. You know, we want her to get herself together. Straight up, no, you know, it ain't about this here what we talking about ain't about the baby at all. Ain't about the baby. This is all about her. She done lost the baby. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing we can even say about the baby no more. It's about her, you know, saying that, you know, we give a fuck to continue to wish, you know, the best for her. Even though she done lost her daughter, we still gonna, you know, wish the best for her. We still gonna pray for her, but she can get herself together. And maybe in the future she can reunite with her daughter, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't feel, you know, she's a bad person. I think she's, like you said, she's involving herself with bad people that's keeping her down, you know what I'm saying? She gonna have to change people, places, and things. That's a true goddamn saying. People, places, and things. That's the only way you're going to get yourself together. If you stand in the same environment, screaming the same shit, people going to look at you the same goddamn way. Whether you change, you didn't change, people going to look at you the same goddamn way. You can't keep getting drunk, going on rants and shit like that. We want her to be better for herself first before she can be better for money. Straight up.
And we're going to pray for her. We're going to pray for her. And just like I said, you know, but hey, all I can say, I listened to that too, and I really felt for her, like I said, knowing what I'm going through with my son and his issue. But I don't feel sorry enough for him that he needs to have my granddaughter.
Oh, no, hell no. He got to get himself together. We feel sorry for him that he ain't got his shit together. You got to get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? We ain't feeling sorry about him or her about the goddamn baby. Because they got to take care of themselves first. Because, see, listen, if they don't take care of themselves, imagine how the kid going to feel later on in life when they ain't got their mother or their father on this earth, period. You see what I'm saying? Because of the decisions and the choices they goddamn made. You see what I'm saying? So they got to tighten up for themselves. So we more concerned about them than anything right now. They got to tighten up.
Well,
and see, that's why, hey, before you leave, but that's why a lot of them, you know what I'm saying, be feeling the way they be feeling, because nobody take the time to be concerned about them. Everybody always take time to be concerned about the kid and all that stuff there. Nobody never take the time to be concerned about them because they can't help the kids anyway unless they get themselves together. So, you know, we got to focus on them today, straight up.
Yeah, and I always got my son back because he mine. But you know what? What's right and wrong is wrong. But I'm there for him to the day I die.
That's right.
You know, I'll never leave him or forsake him, just like the Lord never leave me or forsake me.
That's right.
In my wrong doings, you know?
That's right.
So this is where I'm at in my life now, where we cannot judge people. Because we don't know where we go. We know where we come from.
Speak the truth.
We don't know where we're going.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
And I just, you know, I'm praying for everybody that's going through this thing. Because the devil is real.
Yeah.
And his job is to be here to see who he can destroy.
Yep.
You know? And that girl, she's going through something, and I can see right now, she ain't got nobody there to say, hey, look, hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Get off of this stuff, talking this.
And I feel that's what she's waiting on. I feel that's what she's waiting on. Somebody close to her to be like, look, come here, let me talk to you. You know what you're doing, but nobody ain't. Like you say, she got a bunch of people around her that ain't gonna tell her that shit. That ain't gonna tell her that. They just gonna be for the bullshit.
Yeah, that's right. But we're gonna continue to pray for her because guess what? The Ashkedon family, they still gonna support her because they know Nip love his daughter.
That's right.
He had a special love for that mother. And I don't care, you know, we know Lauren was the woman. She was the one. But he had a special love for that mother. You can't help but to. And they want the mother to do right for her daughter. You know, they want the mother to be right when she comes to school, plays, or whatever she's going to. They want her to be right.
That's right.
But we can only help people when they want to help themselves.
That's right.
And I realize that.
That's right.
With my son.
That's right.
Get out of God's way and let him do what he needs to do.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
I'm still there for him, and I'm going to let you guys go.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Listening to you. And I'm always calling. You probably know this scratchy voice of mine.
That's right. That's right.
Keep doing what you guys doing, okay?
All right,
And
we
let's
appreciate you.
keep going for that sister.
That's right.
Not only one, for everybody.
For everybody. Y'all send them prayers up for Tanisha and everybody. For her son too. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Please pray for him. But,
That's right.
I got them, and we're going to continue to be positive on this.
That's right.
On this.
That's right.
All right, guys. You guys have a good day. Thank you for always hitting my call and listening to me.
That's right. Appreciate you. That's right. Bye-bye. And what you feel about that, Henry?
My thing is this, man. I mean, the caller was right. I mean, as far as her cleaning herself, my thing is this. When it comes down to stuff like that, we have to all remember that, like she said, that's still her mama.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying? So Tanisha can't be no good to that baby if Tanisha don't clean up herself, so she can get right to come on and assist in raising that baby. And like she said, I know the Osadar family, they're gonna support her. They're gonna be in her corner because they know that Nip had that love for her.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That's right.
He was a good dude. So apparently, if Nip was a good dude, he was raised by good people.
That's
so,
right.
you know what I'm saying? They're going to support Tanisha to the fullest. And I think Lauren, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree, like, yeah, she wanted her to get right so she can, kind of support her too. You know what I'm saying? I don't go as an evil person and say, nah, you can't have her, nah. It's more so, we'll hold the baby for you. Clean yourself up. The visitation is real. You know you can come stay at these big old houses for weeks and weekends at a time. We just want you to be right around the children. That's all it is to it.
That's right. That's right. And I want to give a shout out to Spartan Queen, man, because she hit me up in the midst of me finna go on a goddamn rant, Henry. She hit me up and like, goddamn, I don't know how the hell she read my mind. But she hit me up and she was like, shit, man, we need to just pray for her, man. Now don't even bash her, hood. Just pray for her. I'm like, goddamn. You know what? You right like a motherfucker. And, I got to take that in. You right like a motherfucker. I got to take that in, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, man, you got to listen to people. Sometimes when they right, goddamn it. She was dead on the nail, and I sat back and I thought, I'm like, you know what? She right than a motherfucker. She right like a motherfucker, Henry. People need help sometime, man.
Yeah, see, it's just like we know this hood. Like when positive people not around you and they always feed you bullshit, man, you're gonna end up doing some bullshit. I mean, it's just you're a product of your environment. You know what I'm saying? If you come up in a good environment, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be a product of something good. If you come up in a bad environment, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be a bad product. You know what I'm saying? We are only good as the fruit that we bear. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you don't think like sometimes, people can come out of fucked up environment, but somehow get a grip on life?
Yeah, I believe that. I mean, change is imminent. You know what I'm saying? It can happen. It's just the fact of, it's just like peer pressure, bro. This is grown. This is what Tanisha going through is what I call grown folk peer pressure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's the same peer pressure we went through in elementary. Oh, man, we got to have our shoes a certain way. We got to have our shirt and pants a certain way. Same shit we go through in middle school. Oh, man, we got this girl here like me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't like her. You know what I'm saying? In high school, same thing. You know what I'm saying? Your image. That's what that peer pressure is mostly about, your image. And then when you get to high school, it's more so, here, man, take a drink. Hey, man, go and smoke your weed, man. Nobody care about you play ball, man. Go, it ain't gonna hurt you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's levels of peer pressure. Now she on that grown level of peer pressure when people like, girl, fuck that. Nip had money, bitch. You gonna be all right. You gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need people around you like that. That's you know what I'm saying? So like, hold on. Nip had the money for you, but you need to clean yourself up not for Nipsey's legacy, but for your child's sake.
That's right.
Put your own self aside and understand it's not about you. It's about that baby.
Yeah. Yep. About that goddamn baby, man. And that's all I'm saying to her. Tanisha, if you really love that baby that much, you know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of people really bashing you and don't understand you, because a lot of mothers out there, Henry, that love their kid to death and to go do anything, run through a goddamn fire to get their goddamn kid. you would think that she will be, trying to show the public, show the people that she's trying to get herself together because this is how much she really loved this goddamn baby. You see what I'm saying? Because I know my old lady, dog. If that was one of my kids, my old lady as a mother, shit, she'll run through a goddamn burning fire, goddamn it, to get them goddamn kids back. Straight up.
Yeah,
and that's how I feel she should be feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Come on now.
That's the thing. It's easier. You know how it's always easier for us to look at stuff from the outside. You know what I'm saying? It's easier for us to say what we could, what we can do. You know what I'm saying? But she's in it. You know what I'm saying? Until we hear her voice and until we have that connection with her, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole lot of, what she could do. But we might. I know one thing that she can do. She can pray.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She can go to God and tell him all about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let him fix her troubles. But we can look on the outside and understand from the outside, this is not a good look. If you're trying to get your child, have visitations with your child, or anything of that nature, this is not a good look. But at the same time, regardless of how we see it on the outside, Tanisha gonna have to go in herself and really forget about the world.
That's
you
right.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she
and
is.
realize how this looks to God.
That's
you
right.
feel what I'm saying?
That's
like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? So,
that's right.
So when she realized what it looks like to him and stop worrying about how she looked to man, you know what I'm saying? Then that's the first sign of admittance that you have a problem.
That's
you know what I'm saying? That goes with that 3-step program, man. You have to first admit that you're wrong.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
She might not feel like she's wrong right now. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I don't think she feels she wrong, but with the alcohol and stuff like that, it gonna have you feeling you ain't wrong. Sometimes you gotta detox yourself, goddamn it. You gotta sit back and let everything clear out your goddamn body where you could think good. Then you'll make more wiser decisions. You feel me on that?
Yeah. She ain't clear. She got to think with a clear head.
Right. So she gonna have to really take that day where she just say, hey, I've been drowning in this pain for so goddamn long, using the bottle or whatever you use. I ain't finna put nothing out there because I don't know what that girl doing. But the one thing we do know, we see her drunk. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't finna say she on no drugs or none of that shit there because I ain't never see her do that. I ain't gonna say that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, she need to take a day. If you listening to Tanisha, you need to take a day to yourself. Clear your brain out. Because if Nip fuck with you on business like you said and everything, you's a smart person now. But you got to get back to you. You got to let all that shit clear out your body and get back to you. That way you could think and be that smart person that Nip, knew you was, you know what I'm saying? Because, you got to think about it. He had businesses in her name or did business. From what she's saying, I'm just going off what she's saying and what other people been saying. Like, Nip dealt with her on that level, you know what I'm saying? So she's a very smart person. She just got to, she got to get back to herself. She got to get back to that smart person, That way she could think better, Because what she doing now, that shit there, man, that shit just running her to a road of destruction, man. She's gonna be fucked up out there like that, man. Drinking and getting on camera. Somebody need to. If I was in her life, I would have motherfucking snatched that goddamn phone out of goddamn hand. No, you not finna do this shit. No. Next time motherfucker see you on camera, you gonna be goddamn it talking right. We done heard enough of that. We ain't hear you one time really come on and really talk for yourself with some sense that we, being the person that we know you could be. You see what I'm saying? We want to see that side. Now, we done seen the rants and all that. We want to hear the real Tanisha. I know it's more to her than just that. Because you got to think about it. We say Nip was a smart goddamn person, right? We say this all the time, how brilliant he was. Trust me, a nigga that brilliant ain't fucking with no goddamn female that ain't on the same level as him. He wouldn't be able to have no goddamn conversation with her. You got to think about that shit. So she got lost in the sauce some goddamn well, Henry. Like the young people say, she got lost in the sauce some goddamn well, dog. This is not her being who the fuck Nip loved her for. And that's what we need to be seeing. You feel me?
Yeah, I think it's just like I say, bro. I think it's a whole lot of influence. It's just, I think it's when you're looking at stuff like this, man. And I think Tanisha realized, and she's smart enough that she realized that she can be her own brand.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, she can really be her own brand. Why? Because she carried a seed of Nipsey.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, all of that what she's missing out on just by not, taking the time and getting it together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say clean herself up, but at the same time, just getting it together. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Because, I don't know, what I'm saying, about whatever has got her twisted up. It didn't happen overnight. So it ain't gonna change overnight. You know what I mean?
So you think what you think, Henry? You think it's more than just the Nip situation that she been going through? That like she already was, fucked up. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna call her fucked up, but she was already going through something mentally. You know what I'm saying? Before the Nip situation.
Well, you got to think though. You know what I'm saying? If she was involved in gang life, yeah, she was going through something before she got the Nip. She was already in the gang life. You know what I'm saying? Right. She already had negative influences around her before Nip even came in the picture. So, Nip was in the life, but he was that beacon light that was in that type of lifestyle, and they knew that he wasn't gonna stay there forever in that lifestyle because he was too smart. He had too much. You know what I'm saying? They called Nip an old soul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why, you know what I'm saying? I think when it comes down to...
Then she was pregnant as a teen, like you say. It started before Nip. She done had, how many baby daddies before Nip? And all of them was, gang bangers and shit?
Yeah, and did her wrong. Probably. You don't know how she got initiated in the gang. You don't know all the details.
Right.
So you don't know what she's been tormented.
That's right.
How long she's been tormented.
That's right.
And she's been going through some stuff, man, probably ever since the age of 11 and 12. At 13, it just went haywire. You know what I'm saying?
Because you got to ask yourself, like, where was her parents doing all this? What kind of parents she had? How was she brought up? You know what I'm saying?
Now. You got to think even where they at now.
Yeah.
Where's her family? Where's her aunties? Where her, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. People that love her. That's right.
Right.
But so I guarantee you, if she was to inherit any type of money, you'll see all the motherfuckers around then. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy.
This could be, God's way of bringing Tanisha through her own valley. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And finding out all of those relatives and those friends and stuff who done turned their back on her now while she down. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right. We got a call on the line, Henry.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Good morning. Hi, Hood. It's Beautiful Deep. I'm calling for the first time.
What's going on with you?
Oh my God, I'm so nervous.
No, don't be nervous. Wait, we're just ordinary people.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. I just want to thank you guys so much for all that you do. I want to give a special shout out to Henry and the rest of the crew.
That's right.
And my beautiful sister, C.H. Holloway, Miss Merle, Miss Determined.
That's right.
We pretty much talk every day offline, when we leave the chat. And
That's
it became like my sisters. And I'm so nervous. Oh, my God. I finally get a day off to call in.
Yeah, you real nervous. You ain't even give me a shout out. I'm feeling some type of way now. Goddamn, you gave Henry a shout out. You ain't give me nail. No, I'm just messing with you.
I love you. I'm sorry, honey. I love you.
I'm just messing with you.
But I love you guys so much, and I'm working on something special for you. I can't announce it right now until it's done. It's going to take me a couple months because I know JS want to challenge me, but tell him he can bring it. And tell him I'm not playing with no $5 or $10
you hear that,
bills.
JS?
I'm playing with $50, $100 bills this time. I'm not playing around, JX. You can bring it. I love you, and we're going to go for this, JX. So tell me when you want to finish it. But I love you guys so much. And please tell Peaches I said hello. And everybody, I'm so nervous, but I finally got a day off to call in.
Right.
I'm a Southern girl at heart, but I'm on the East Coast right now, but I'm a Southern girl at heart.
That's right.
You probably can hear my accent, but I just love everybody. I just got a good heart.
That's right.
But I just love you guys. I'm not going to hold the line up. I just finally got a day off to call in. Love you guys.
Love you too.
I love you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah, man. Appreciate that call. But yeah, man, like we were saying, though, man, she needs some help, though, man. She needs some help, man. She needs some help. Let's take that phone call, Henry.
All right.
Yo.
Yo, Hood, it's Big Tim from Chicago. Henry, how y'all doing?
What's going on, Big Tim?
Man, what's good, man? Henry, how you doing, my brother?
What's going on with you, Big Tim?
All right, too much of nothing. Hey, I was sitting here thinking, Hood and Henry, sometimes we gotta think about some stuff, y'all. And I ain't gonna go past the 2 minutes either, man.
Now go ahead, Big Tim. You know you good.
Okay. Now you know how all of us probably was, doing our thing back in the day. I'm married now. I know y'all, had y'all situations.
That's right.
But sometimes I think we don't know a part of Nip that we all look. He probably got another side of him that. At nighttime, I think he probably creeped through there sometimes.
Right. Like most of us do, Big Tim. Before we settle down, we good now, but come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, we gotta keep it 100 on this Hood Talk News. We gotta keep it 100 now. Everybody had them late night booty calls, them goddamn creep out the club. You ain't go see her. You ain't go see her when you leaving the club, piss ass goddamn drunk. You knocking on the goddamn window, bloom. 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Girl.
Right.
In the next day, you don't see her the same. She calling you like, bitch, get off my line. I'm sober now. I see you next Saturday when I'm drunk.
Right. The women, y'all got all this. Sometimes it's taken into consideration. Lauren was that showpiece. When I'm going out on the red carpet, this my woman.
Right.
But late at night, I might be on some ratchet shit. Tanisha, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her what she wanna hear. You feel me?
And then we like the ladies in the streets. But we like the freak in the bed, and she probably was some goddamn real freak, goddammit. That when you living that life, you know how that shit go. Late night, you run into that goddamn freak that gonna do goddamn it. This Hood Talk News, y'all. Now we just keeping me, Big Tim, and Henry. We just keeping 100 now. Now, goddamn it, you gotta turn up, and you don't want to hear the real. Now you want to hear some fake news. Get the fuck up out of here. But I'm telling you, late night, that's how we is, goddammit. Now when we step out, we embarrassed to be with that freak. In the daytime, but goddamn it, nighttime at the club, goddamn it, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, we going to kick in that goddamn freak door, goddamn it. We knocking on windows and everything, goddamn it.
Hey, Hood, Henry. Lauren out, she's doing a movie in Florida. Tanisha said it in my phone. Man, look here, man. I've been drinking. I'm gonna slide through. I can hit her still the way I want.
Hey, Big Tim. She might even let you bring somebody with you. Shit, a woman with you, another woman. Shit.
So now I'm dead, I'm gone, and now my feelings coming out. Now I'm looking like the bad chick, I just fucked with the nigga a week before this shit happened, you feel me? But, I feel bad for her. She just need to take that phone away from her when she's drinking, though.
Right. Yeah, she do. Somebody need to take that phone away, man. And I'm pretty sure, Nip still had a relationship with her because she was yelling out on the shit saying that, you hear this song? I was there when he made that. I believe her. Like you say, Big Tim. Yeah, I believe it like a motherfucker. Like you say, Big Tim, you know how we is as men.
Yeah, man.
You know how we is. Until we come to that point where we settled down and that shit is over for us, that's the moves we are making. And Nip went to that goddamn point where he settled down and I ain't fucking with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? That's just it. He wasn't to that point yet. He's still with a goddamn young man, man. He wasn't to that point yet.
He was young, handsome. No homo, man. He was a handsome guy. You feel me?
Right, no homo. Yeah.
Charismatic. Getting money. That's what we do.
That's right. That's what we do. He got goddamn motherfuckers. Well, see, hey, Big Tim, you see the video they caught Nip in the car with a supermodel at the time he was with Lauren. So, shit. Yeah, that's how that shit go. He still out there living that life.
I want y'all to look at this video. I don't know what it was on, but I just Googled her name. Man, Nip was even fucking around with what's that dude name from Atlanta, Lil Scrappy? Ain't that his wife Bambi?
Right. Oh, Nip was. She was in one of Nip videos. She was in one of Nip videos. Yeah.
Man, Nip was doing his thing.
Man, Nip was doing. But hey, look, and we don't look. Listen, y'all don't get us wrong. We do not look down at Nip on Nip because of that. Because we was once Nip before. We just letting y'all know how it go before a brother settle down and make them commitments. This is the life for us. This what we do. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't married.
Yeah.
He wasn't married, y'all. Come on now.
He wasn't married.
Be real.
He wasn't married. See, I'm married now. I don't do shit like that. God damn it, I don't do shit like that. I'm married now. I don't do shit like that no more.
Man, my wife would kill me, man.
Exactly. And then once you done been through it, Big Tim, you know, you like shit, nigga, out here in these goddamn street. I can fuck around one of these tricks. Stay faithful to my wife that cook, clean, that I love, you know what I'm saying, that keep me happy. I ain't got to be stressed out. And I'm going to save some goddamn money because I ain't got 4-5 hoes on the side no more, goddamn it, shit. And it's going to be less stressful, goddamn it. Fuck it. I got too much to lose now.
Look, you can take a shower and leave your phone around. They got to worry about somebody call. Oh, man.
Exactly. Oh, goddamn, Big Tim, you hit it on the damn nail, goddamn it.
Oh, it's so
that hiding that phone shit, boy, that shit, they'll get stressful. Like, goddamn, you got to hide your phone. Make sure she don't see this motherfucker texting you. You done told her to stop texting you.
Hood,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm finna go there. Hood, I'm finna go there. Your woman go get a checkup, you don't be nervous?
You don't be nervous. Exactly. Oh, come back. Oh, yeah, my test was good. I ain't got nothing. Of course, shit, I know that. What the fuck you telling me for? I know you ain't got nothing. If you got something that ain't come from me, you went out there and did some shit. God damn it. For real, boy. You hit it on the money with that. But yeah, man, I think, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, I think everything she's saying is true. I think she still had a relationship with Nip. And I think it's hurting her that the family knew that she still had a relationship with Nip. Now, when it all go down, Nip ain't here no more. Everybody treating her like shit. So I think that's where the hurt come from.
Oh, yeah,
She looking at the situation like, motherfucker, y'all know I was still fucking with Nip, and Nip still loved me. Now when he gone, y'all gonna goddamn play like this on me. Come on now.
Yeah.
And that's what she's striking out on, I'm telling you.
Yeah, make a drink and just go crazy and just, like I said, a drunken person speak their sober heart, speak their sober mind.
That's right. That's right. And that ain't to bash his family or none of that, because I still got love for Nip family, Lauren, London, and everybody. But, hey, I got love for Tanisha, too, though, man. I want to see her do good, man. I can't knock that girl, man. That's that man baby mama at the end of the day shit.
Period.
She had his kids. She laid up there, and she pushed that baby out for his ass. And he got a beautiful daughter from her, so, you know, shit. I can't hate on him. Fuck it. Straight up.
Man. But look here, y'all. Let me go ahead and get back to this garbage because these people, it's like we get on the phone and all of a sudden they want to come out and look at you.
He on the phone talking about he talking to Hood right now. Hold up. You dump this motherfucker shit in a minute.
Hey,
appreciate you, Big Tim, man.
Hood.
That's right.
Henry, man, I love y'all, brothers.
That's right. We love you too, Big Tim. That's right. Y'all show my brother Big Tim some love in that goddamn chat now. For real.
Cool. Thanks, man. Y'all take it easy, okay?
All right. Yeah, man, that's real, man. That's real what Big Tim said, though, Henry.
Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact of the matter, you know, none of us are perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? All of us probably got some skeletons in our closet, nigga, that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, it's Halloween every day or something. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to tell you.
Straight up.
For real. Yo, what's good, caller?
Hey, it's Keith, KCW, what law?
That's right. What's going on with you, my sister?
Nothing. It's my first time calling in. Don't nobody pick at me because I'm country now.
Hey, well, goddamn, hey, I'm gonna let Henry. I'm gonna let you talk to Henry because he just as country as you and shit, and he know how to be patient with the country people. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't right.
Hey, you talking like I ain't country. You talking I'm country. You talking like Hood ain't the most countryest nigga on goddamn YouTube. Goddamn it.
Listen,
I make up my own goddamn word. I had a motherfucker trying to make a dictionary for people to understand me. Shit.
Oh, beyond.
What's on your mind, caller?
To the chat. Well, I understand what you guys were saying about Tanisha. I don't want to bash the sister either, but you know, I need to see some more. I'm not totally convinced. Sis hands is clean. I'm sorry.
Speak on that, Henry. Speak on that.
Well, I mean, my thing is this. Okay, so if we trying to get Tanisha to convince us, right, we would have to be there on a day-to-day, right? True. So if it's a small improvement that Tanisha done made from the time Nip, mom and daddy met her, from when she was 13, 14, 15, whenever her and Nip hooked up, 16, 17, right? And she done made a small improvement from that age until the age that she is now. That could be the reason why the family still accept her, because she ain't the same little girl she used to be. At least she done grew up a little bit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So We just have to, like I say, when we hear from the horse's mouth, and she actually tell us verbatim, you know what I'm saying? This is why she's doing this, and she might not have to come tell us. It's going to be a situation, man, where, listen, the book say that every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. You understand what I'm saying?
This is confessing a whole lot in that background of that video there, because when you get to that doggone 10 minute, 42-second mark, this in the background hollering about how she just got out the shower and she was laying on the bed, waiting on Hermes to get back from out of town so she could talk to him.
But don't that sound like somebody that's going through something mentally with you?
Yeah, I mean, something not right. Something not right at all. And you know,
I think
but part of me feels like it's karma though. Like, are you guilty for the part that you played though? And it's like that's where I'm conflicted. I don't want to be, you know, I'm not God. I surely made mistakes, and I want people to not judge me for the past that I did. However, karma, I'm not gonna make it worse on myself either. I'm gonna try to make it better and try to not feed into it.
You're right. But see, with me, I feel like this here. I feel like that's just like me coming to you when 30 people done told you I'm wrong, right? And I'm trying to convince you, but I don't have no training of talking to people the right way, and I come to you and I just grab you and start shaking you. Man, fuck that, they fucking lying. You shit the fuck going on. You ain't finna listen to me.
Like, oh my God.
Exactly, and that's the same shit we doing to her. See, she ain't got no training on trying to talk to people and tell them. So, especially when you on that border, you know what I'm saying? People got to look at that shit. That shit is a disease, man. You can't just kick habits like that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And I agree with everything you saying, but I feel like somebody need to be put in her life that's going to help her make that change. She got a lot of people around her. She's still, you know, she's still a kid at the end of the day. Her mentality.
She's still trying to prove a point.
Right.
For a beef that's not there.
Exactly.
Lauren is not speaking on her.
Right.
It's like she's speaking on Lauren every chance she gets.
Right. I don't think she's too much trying to prove a point. I think it's she caught up on, like, this is who I was in his life. And people are not showing that. They just showing the bad side of me with her. Listen, without her understanding that you doing this to yourself.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't think she got that understanding in her head that, look, everything people are striking out with you about is because of what you doing. If you would have sat back, played the same role Lauren played, then maybe people would see different. When you see one thing about you
all
got
we hear is, you know, I was there for 16 years. I was selling CDs out the trunk. We never hear the, you know, I love him, I miss him, you know, whatever. You know, it's always proving a point about her being there first. You know, it's always that point. And that's why I sometimes question, okay, well, where is your head? Like, you know what I mean? It's like the first thing come out your mouth is your position in his life.
I don't blame you.
You know?
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get people to really, you know, look over all that shit and let's try to understand her and see where she coming from. But I don't fault you for nothing you saying.
I don't bash her at all. I just don't speak on her because she does enough on her own.
Right.
You know, she does enough on her own.
Yeah.
So.
And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I was the same way you were, like, man, fuck this motherfucker. But it's just like something today, like, man, you know, it's like this here with me. Once I hear people rant about the same shit so much, after a while, I start looking into that shit, like, hold up, man.
Right.
This
like,
shit
what's
ain't
going on?
Yeah, like, what's really going on, man? We gotta look into this shit. This seems like a goddamn hurt person that nobody ain't trying to really hear her out. Nobody ain't trying to listen to her. So the only time she have the real courage to even speak on Nip or say anything about it is when. Every time we done seen her, what she was. She was on it. She was drunk. She need to build up. Somebody need to be in her ear. She need to build up that courage when you're sober. Because I believe sober, she will make us believe her. That she is not a fucked up person if she talked to us sober. You know what I'm saying? But even when TMZ rushed her, when she was coming out this courthouse sober, what is her attitude when she's sober? I'll get out my face. I don't want to talk to you. Be blessed. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get to know you like that. Every time we see a video is of you spilling out your heart on alcohol and shit, and we can't get it like that. We need you to come and do a goddamn public announcement, goddamn it, sober.
Right.
And I guarantee you, if she do that, we would get her right then and there. We would get everything she talking about, everything she said. We would believe that shit. But she have not tried to do that yet. Every time we see you, we can't see you on the alcohol, on whatever you on. I ain't even gonna call it out because I don't know what she's doing. I ain't still do nothing. But we can kind of figure what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? And to that day we see that, man, that's how this how people gonna take it. She need to come on out, like I said, sober, and goddamn it, give us her story. Straight up. She don't owe that to us. She don't owe that to us, right?
Work on my heart. I'm gonna ask God to work on this heart, man.
That's right. That's right. Hey, she don't owe that to us, but at the same time she do, because the way she done put herself out there already. So she gonna have to come back and backtrack on that shit and get that shit erased. Look, I was just going through it. I was drunk. I ain't know how to talk to y'all.
Right.
I was,
we done been there. We done did the drunk calls.
That's right.
I know I done called
Everybody.
Yeah. So we done been there.
Yep.
But yeah, like I said, I haven't been bashing her. I've been kind of like trying to see where she's coming from. I'm just not convinced her hands are clean yet.
Right.
And until I can get that, you know, then I can fully give her that benefit of the doubt.
That's right.
But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Listen to y'all every day.
That's right. We love you too.
I don't know who told you to take a Friday off and ain't telling me.
My bad. I'm sorry about that. Next time I'll let you know. For real. Next time I'll let you know.
Yeah, put up a little message.
Okay, I got you. All
right. Well,
all right. Love you, man.
Henry, appreciate you.
That's right.
Love the chat.
That's
Talk
right.
to y'all later.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, Henry, man. She need to come out, man, and just with a sober mind, man, and give it to us like that.
It's the beautiful thing about it, though, man. It's she still has breath in her body. You know what I'm saying? The good Lord, as far as I know, I don't what is it? 8 o'clock, 8:30 West Coast. Right. So, I mean, it's, the God and blessed her to see a brand new day. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, point I was going to make, everybody has a past.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So, it's like our sister Tanisha is going through her present. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we on the outside looking at her present can relate to her present because of the things we have done in our past.
That's right.
So let's be careful before we, go to, throwing these stones out here.
That's right.
And we living in glass houses. Like I say, it could be Halloween every day at some of our houses with the skeletons in our closet. You know what I'm saying? So don't judge.
That's right.
Because it's still in your present right now. And you might be in the middle of the decision, and Boss Kojo might pass your way. And you might say, well, I've been with old Leroy. I've been with this nigga 30 years. The old Boss Kojo. Now here you got something in your mind to think about. Oh, man, I've been with Shirley for 25 years.
Yeah.
And here comes, you know what I'm saying, your little version of Holly Berry passed by you. So let's temptation is everywhere, y'all. Come on now, let's stop it.
That's right. What's good with your 420?
What's the deal? Tell me you can hear me, man. I do got you on speaker, man. Top of the morning, King.
Yeah, we can hear you. You on the road. You driving, huh?
Yeah, I'm driving. We're going to pick up my little younger man, He hit me up early. Daddy, come get me. I'm going.
That's right. What's good with my brother?
Hey, bless. I can't complain. Same right. Shit. Different toilet, brother.
That's right. Everything on your end been going good on that situation?
Hey, man, when I told you I let go and let God, I meant that, brother.
Okay, that's right.
So with that being said, mentally, man, emotionally, spiritually, I'm great.
That's right. I'm
great, man. But look, PK, man, I've been tuning in to the little combo, man, to the little pod right now. And
that's right.
I agree with you, Hood. I beg to differ with a couple of people's personal opinions, man. But, I mean, we got to understand, man, that's a scorned woman right now. What I mean by scorn, man, like, disregard her relationship with Nip. My own personal opinion, I still feel Nip did deal with her on that level, on the sexual note as well. Man, you know how that baby mama, baby daddy shit go.
That's right.
And Nip spoke on it, quote unquote. He said, man, how I'm living, it's 2 dimensions. Off back, that's self-explanatory.
That's right.
Now, the thing is, man, Well, the problem come in as you got this regular average individual, and no disrespect to Tanisha when I say average, man, but you know what I'm saying, she's being compared against a fucking millionaire, a movie star. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's well liked off back. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's gonna be confrontation, man. She's gonna be getting looked down on off back, not to mention. We can't blame her, man, for suppressing her situations, man, you know, with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the only way that she know how to deal with that shit, Hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows what's going on?
I believe that. But she got it. What she gonna have to do is, right? Because I'm gonna tell you, I know what she going through, because when I used to smoke weed, that was my only way of dealing with my problem. Is the weed that I thought until I let that shit go, and it was more easier to deal with problems when I let it go. And I realized, damn, I'm running to the weed to deal with the problem, but this shit just make me think on the goddamn problem even more. Cause once I'm high, I'ma feel good, and that high gone. Now this shit now I got a habit on my hand. Now I gotta go spend more money and still deal with this goddamn same problem every time this goddamn high go down. Now it's either deal with the problem or have some money to go get high. Now I'm losing. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, we got to come to a way where we can deal with this shit without anything, you know what I'm saying? As such, I had to tell myself, goddamn, 420, I say, man, you a sucker ass nigga. That's what I see. That's how I talk to myself in my head. You a sucker ass nigga, because you need some motherfucking weed to get through the goddamn day, nigga. You acting like a goddamn junkie. You can't cope with none of this shit. But without this shit, you got to stand up like a goddamn man. You was a sucker ass nigga, straight up. If you need this shit to goddamn get through with whatever you trying to get through, you know what I'm saying, you a sucker ass nigga. Because only strong survive out here. And if you need that shit to survive and to make it through the day, you's a weak sucker ass nigga, straight up.
Well, it's gonna take somebody, man, to do like how we done, man. You know how you sense the urgency, man, of the little bullshit I was going through, man. It's gonna take somebody to really like snatch her up, man. You know, grab that woman by the shoulders, man, embrace her instead of bashing her, degrading her, down talking her. Somebody's gonna have to uplift her, man. And until that happens, in my own personal opinion, it gotta be somebody from Nip Flambound. It gotta be somebody from his family, straight up. I do strongly believe that they were aware that she still had a relationship with him. Who wouldn't? That's the mother of his child. You think he just didn't speak to her, didn't meet with her? Do you think he did not give her funds to take care of herself as well as that child?
That's right.
He spoke on that, man. That's what he strove for. He was a family-oriented individual. That means, he's just not looking out for Black Sam. He's just not looking out for his mother and father. Man, his child came before them.
That's right. That's
right. And it's just not the child. As a parent, the mother is included with the child. It's been several. Man, look, I just got out of a fucking relationship, Hood, and I used to get into big verbal disputes over things I used to do for my kid, but it involved the kid's mother. And at that time, you know what I'm saying, my other kid's mom, she didn't understand that shit. Oh, I know you fucking, and I know you doing this. No. But I say all that shit just to say there's going to be some sort of relationship. I do believe Nip was looking out for her, and I do believe that Nip still had a fucking relationship with her. She had too many photos put together, man. New photos and old photos.
She even, 420, she even said on that video that Star Wars put out, she say, shit, every song she played, she was like, I was in the studio when he made this song. We talking about new shit now. Dedication and shit like that. This ain't no too old shit. You know what I'm saying? Say she was in the goddamn studio with him.
Well, you gotta look at it like that too, though, Hood. Like, you know what I'm saying? This dude, man, came from the side curve, bro, to a fucking multi-millionaire. Do you think he's gonna allow his child's mother to represent him and his child in any type of way that's not cool? Yeah. Before Nip's passing, didn't nobody know nothing about no Tanisha, my guy.
Nah.
Come on, my nigga. Let's keep it 100.
Nobody.
Keep that shit solid. That's because Nip conducted himself accordingly. He kept his personal business personal. Only thing that people knew about was the relationship with him and Lauren London. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And listen, and that's how you know Nip loved Tanisha, right?
Straight up.
She didn't have to prove herself when Nip was living. Yeah, think about that. She never came out with a video or nothing saying shit about her and Nip relationship. But she feels she got to prove how much Nip loved her, because Nip ain't here to talk for her now. You got to think about it, dog.
Not even just talk for her. Nip's not there to actually be with her.
Right.
Trust and believe, man. She wasn't no back-burnered individual, the mother of his child. Come on, bro.
Right.
Come on, man.
And I think he used her in many ways, like for businesses. I think a bunch of shit was put in her name. I think, you know what I'm saying? I think he went to her with a lot of help. I think she helped him out a lot in life. Because if she didn't, he wouldn't have kept her so close. He kept her real close. Straight up.
Well, he did. Hell yeah, he did, man. As he should have. You know what I'm saying? So I had to reanalyze the situation too, man. When I seen that little video, shout out Star Wolf. I salute you, King 420. Much love, man.
That's right, Star
Wolf. You know
what
I mean? But when I checked out the video, man, the only thing I seen, and I'm speaking through experience right now, I seen a person that's hurt and is really trying to get a point across. She's feeling like motherfuckers that she believed in and had love and concern for turned their backs on her right now.
There you go. There it is.
So with that being said, the only thing that she's acknowledging is just her child's being embraced. What the fuck about me? I'm not no side back burner bitch.
Right. And she's striking out 420 because like just what you saying, she's looking at them saying, y'all know this shit. And y'all still gonna go along with it. Y'all know this shit. Y'all can say something right now and all this shit. And y'all know I was there for this man. And I had his back on anything more than any female he ever done goddamn be with. And y'all sitting there and y'all won't say shit. And that's what's leading her to drinking and all that shit. I'm telling you. Because nobody ain't gonna want to listen to her. She know that shit. Because she ain't the celebrity.
The big problem is this, Hood. Nip had a relationship. He spoke on this woman that he was pretty much looking forward to marrying. He wanted to share his life with, but at the same time, he still had love and concern for his kid's mother. Who don't?
That's right.
Overall, man, the only person that you seen in the limelight was Lauren London. She played her part. She knew she was the child's mother. Right. Her fucking position was to take care of our child and be there for the kid's father whenever it's needed.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's gone. She's being badgered. No finances is coming her way. They're trying to take full custody of her child. Prior to Nip's passing, who had the child?
Yeah.
No, please answer me that. Prior to Nip passing, who had the child?
Where if you listen to the sister said she had her. Because she used to be on the road and stuff, say she used to say her money be with her. So I don't really know that answer, 420. I'm trying to figure that out. I heard
several things there, man. That just blew my mind because I didn't heard she didn't have her for a little bit.
You got to think about it. That's how her money was still at the sister house when Nip died. Her money never went back to the mama when Nip died. Because if her money was with Tanisha, I don't think it would have been that hard for her to get custody because she already was living with her. I think the judge gave her custody because the sister was already had her.
But you know, I'm going to keep it all the way raw and solid with the HTN fam, myself, as well as you, brother. Hey, Harry Ali, I apologize, my king. What's the deal, fam, bam? How you doing?
I think you spoke to Henry when you came in.
Okay, just in case I did, man.
Too, man. I mean, you know, I'm like a fly on the wall, man. Shit, I'm just listening.
So just in case I did, man, I had to shoot it out there. But Hood, follow me on this, though. This is one thing that I thought about, and I'm speaking through experience as well. When I was up and on, my kids was up and on. My kids' mothers was up and on as well. That's right. Straight up, non-negotiable, man. That's right. I know one of them listening right now that can vouch. I ain't even lie to you. When I pass, they pass. I ain't even lie to you. So I analyzed that situation too. Why Nip didn't place this woman in another neighborhood in a nice house, feed her the things that's needed. Apparently there was some type of discrepancy instead.
But he did.
As a father.
But he did, didn't he? Did he have in a nice neighborhood paying $10,000 a month for her to live?
Man,
that's what she said in court. He was paying all her bills, had her in a condo. Remember they kicked her up out that motherfucker when Nip died?
Documentation is representation, right?
Right.
Once again, if I pass, if I'm a multi-millionaire and my child's mother is doing what she needs to do, every aspect of the game from point A to point Z, Hood, shit gonna be in her name. This is you. This for my kids. It's gonna be my kids doing something.
Right.
I'm just not gonna pay nothing in this place.
But 420. Now I agree with you on that, and then I disagree because if I had a baby mama that drank and do other things, I ain't gonna say it because I ain't never seen her do nothing. But if I felt like that, I ain't gonna put shit in her name because shit, she might pawn that motherfucker off or something. I don't know
that
shit.
Was my point. That was my point being.
You're right. You're right.
It was the reason why Nip didn't do some of the things that the average person would do for their kid's mother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a reason why this child support shit wasn't going to her as it should have by this man being a multi-millionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got to look at the facts. You know what I'm saying? Something wasn't right with her. No disrespect.
And
You know what
then,
I'm
you know,
saying?
Nip ain't had no plans of dying. Come on, he 30-something years old. He probably ain't had no plans of, okay, I'm going to be gone tomorrow and then all this shit going to take place. You know, us as brothers, we always feel like we got enough time to get everything situated. Man, you got life insurance yet? No, I'm going to get it, though. I'm going to get it. I got it. I'm going to get it. Don't know what going to happen tomorrow and shit. You know how we is. You know how
For
we
real.
is.
I want the fan bam to check out that. It's a video that hit my phone, y'all, with Master P, man. I forgot the young lady name, man, to put it out there, but I found it quite interesting, man. And coming from a guy that used to be a T.I. fan, man, I really feel that this dude, man, got some freaking some hidden agendas, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude ain't been solid, man. Just some of the shit that was being said, man. Some
Master
people
P?
know a lot more. Huh?
You talking about Master P?
It was an interview with Master P on a T.I. podcast, man, and I just want y'all to check it out. I'm not going to give too much grave input on it, man, go into depth, but I want y'all to check it out, man, in a real way. That shit's kind of mind-boggling. But overall, man, I just wanted to send out my love, man, and tell you, man, keep doing your thing, Hood. I heard the little pod. I disagree a tad bit when it comes to Lil Mama, man. I just send my prayers out to her. Because overall, her father is gone now, man. And that child need her mother before she need anybody else. My own personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, keep this shit going strong. Y'all don't badger the lady too much, fam, bam, the chat.
No, we ain't gonna do that today. This hey, 420, this a day about love for her. This ain't no day. We ain't finna push her in, you know, in the mud no more. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get an understanding. I hope she called in because I want to get a good understanding about her, and I want people to get a good understanding about her because I know it's more there, man. I know it ain't just about the drunk goddamn rants and all that shit there. I feel this sister is a very intelligent sister that got a lot to say, but she just need somebody to goddamn say it too and somebody to listen, and that's what we here for. HTN, hit us up. I'm telling you.
Hey, yeah, shout out to her, Tanisha, man. You know, this, hey, baby girl, this is probably what you may need, straight up.
Right, and this coming from somebody out your area. 420 calling in from LA, goddammit. He right out there in the field where you at, goddammit. So, you know, he telling you. And I'm just saying,
I understand the struggles, you know, from actually losing a child to losing an actual family member, a loved one. You know what I'm saying? I know the pain. I know how some people reach out to other shit, including myself. I have reached out before and start suppressing angers and emotions, man. Balling them motherfuckers up, man, with the wrong thing, and that shit just causes more problems, baby girl. So, you know, somebody just try to reach out to her. She could call in, just only give her that spiritual guidance, Ali.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all we want her to do. Call in. We can talk. We don't even want to talk about Nip. We just want her to
gotta
call in and express her feelings about herself. We don't even got to talk about that. We just want the world to know her for the real Tanisha, the one Nip love. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not the one everybody hate. We want to know the one Nip love. That's the one we want to know and get to know. Straight up.
Yeah. Straight up, nothing more, nothing less, man. Hey, Hood, much love and respect. I ain't gonna hold the line too much, man. I'm gonna tune back in.
My brother. And, that's right, 420.
Man, I love y'all. Keep doing your thing, Ali. I'm gone. Salute. Star Wolf, salute, man. Everybody in the chat, much love and respect, man. Blessings today, man.
That's right. Number one. Right. Appreciate you, my brother.
Let's try to embrace somebody today, y'all. Just try to embrace a motherfucker today, man. That's coming from my soul. Just try to embrace anyone. I don't give a fuck if you got a bag of chips on your seat, you see a bum on the street asking for a quarter, slide the chips to him. Just embrace somebody today and watch what's going to happen by the end of the day. I love y'all. ATN, 420, I'm gone.
420, y'all show my brother some love, man. Because Henry, man, you know, all of us can be in a misunderstanding position where people is not getting what we trying, you know, the message we trying to put out, and they taking the shit the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? So we got to learn to forgive and love people more, man, because we could be in that situation. I know I done had times in my life, Henry, that I done been in situations that, you know, people didn't get me and didn't understand where I was coming from, and that's a fucked up, you know, situation to be in. So one thing I'm saying is, man, you know, Tanisha, if you out there listening, man, look, we understand you over here, you know what I'm saying? We understand you. We get it. We get it now.
Mm-hmm. So my thing is this, though, man. We really have to check ourselves because here we are. We got real housewives of Atlanta. Let's just take for example, right? Real housewives of Atlanta, right? They ain't got Tanisha drinking problem and addiction problem. They got money, right? Big houses, family, whatever the case may be. and they act a fool on there. But we'll embrace them and we'll go follow them and we'll cheer them up and things of that nature there. When they should have Atlanta Housewives should be a show where them sisters are uniting together and showing how to have a real sisterhood and helping out those young sisters in Atlanta, Georgia.
Because, and then you got to blame Henry, but we got to blame the people too, the viewers, because they only tune in when it's bullshit.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So now they looking at the whole cast like, motherfucker, you got to go because your storyline ain't got no bullshit going on this season. Now, we done gave you a little bit of money. Your motherfucking ass got to goddamn go, goddamn it. Because we done gave you, now you want to act Hollywood now. We need you to act ratchet, goddamn it. And so that's why this shit keep happening. That's the reason why. It's on the viewers too.
Oh, yeah, man, we all responsible for it. And I mean, just think about this. Now, if Tanisha would have put out a little, man, I showed Miss Nip, and just left it like that.
Left it as
she
that.
would have had 2 or 3 views or something like that. It wouldn't even been no situation. She got to act out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get everybody attention.
To get everybody attention. Yep.
We got to understand, she just showing to us the part that Nip taught her.
Right.
The hustle. And being in the studio and all that, that's how Nip raised her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nip showed her that side of his life. Lauren got that husband, I want to be a father. I'm trying to do better. And Lauren got that side. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, we got to be careful, man. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I think somebody said something about making excuses. Look here, man, read the poem of excuses. Excuses are for the incompetent. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses for this child. That's what I'm saying? But we all had to walk in our own footprint. When you look back at some of your footprints, you probably wish you could go take your foot and scratch out some of them footprints in the sand of your life.
That's right. So
don't come in and act like somebody making excuses. No, this is not an excuse. It's just a point to where who gonna love her? If the people around her ain't trying to love her, and if she out there, she'll understand that she got somewhere to go. She ain't got to be battered and bruised and abused and get with somebody who's just going to drive her down further and then never be able to really have that communication and bond with her child, just as Nip would want her to have. That's why Nip kept her in his circle, so that bond between her and her child would be perfect.
He tried to make it work. He tried to
make it work.
Yeah.
So why we sitting up here acting like, our families and stuff, and everybody in our family, it's probably some of us ain't even talking to our own relatives, cousins that you ain't talking to.
That's right. We ain't perfect.
Brother that you ain't talking to. Might not be even talking to your own parents.
That's right. That's right.
So these ain't no excuses, man. This real life, man. It's Hood Talk News, man. Nobody playing over here.
Let's take that call here. Yo, caller, you on the air?
Hi, I'm Betty Cade. I'm usually in the chat room, but I'm a retired teacher. I want to come from another perspective. I've always felt bad for Tanisha, but we have to think about what Nip tried to do. He protected his daughter because he knew her mother was reckless.
Right.
When women are drinking and they're out there like that, we can see that people are taking advantage of her. And don't forget, they will take advantage of that child if they have because the mother is in a state right now, she needs help. She doesn't. I know people are saying, "Oh, she needs that child." Not at this time. Not at this time.
Not at this time.
And the focus for Nip was, he gave her the money to take care of herself. $10,000 is truly enough money for her to take care of herself. But the people in the chat are saying that she had a man since 2012. How far could Nip go in helping her, move her into a house, and she's got a man there? He's giving her $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
So Nip was in a situation, and to this day I feel really bad for him because he loves someone else, but at the same time was trying to support a really, really reckless person.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think Nip would have been with Tanisha if she would have kept herself stable like Lauren? You think he would have loved Tanisha even more and wanted to be with her even more than he wanted to be with Lauren? If Tanisha would have kept herself up like Lauren did, you think he would have rather been with her?
To me, honestly, I think that Nip out. You know, when you remember Nip had already broke up with her before he even got out of jail. And he said that out of his own mouth.
Right.
He outgrew her.
Right.
Plain and simple. And he reached that point very early on. He realized that this was somebody that that he felt would be a detriment to his life. He knew that. That's why he did everything he could to get away. Now, I'm not saying he didn't sleep with her from time to time, but I think in his mind, he felt that this was not a relationship that would help him to grow. And he had to move away because she's still doing the same things that she did all her life from when they were teens. And Nip was in that life too.
That's right.
But he had, there was something in him that he realized in order to grow, he had to move away from this environment, which meant this woman. Because it would have pulled him down, and Imani would have been right there, just like the other two children. So we gotta remember Imani in all of this. I agree with you. I feel for her. She needs serious help right now, and don't put it past her. If given the opportunity, I think she would go after Lauren. That's how much hate I hear in her voice. People in situations like that, they scorn. They do some things that you don't even want to think about. But I hope she gets the help she does, and she can't seem to move away from these reckless people who mean her no good.
Right.
That's right.
But in thinking about the children as a retired teacher and working with kids whose parents were good people, who in their heart they love their children, but some of the things that happen to their children because of them, you can never get back that innocence. So we still gotta ride for what Nip wanted. He loved Tanisha to a degree, but he also wanted a future for his daughter, and it was not with her mother, not in this state.
That's right. That's right. Appreciate that, Carl. I appreciate you. That's the really, for real. You really broke it down. I appreciate you. Henry, you got anything to say on that?
Oh man, she made her point. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's just from working with children and seeing children that have been molested by boyfriends of the mother and all. Man, this stuff continues. She loves her daughter. I really believe that. But right now, she's got to get to the point where she realizes I'm not good for my daughter right now.
Right.
But she's not there because of the greed.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Appreciate you, caller. Thank you.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Damn, she made a good point. But that's what I was saying, man. I don't want this conversation to be about Tanisha trying to get her daughter. That's over with. I mean, until she get herself together, that's over with. What I'm talking about is Tanisha getting Tanisha together right now at this point. You know what I'm saying? Let's strip everything out the environment. Let's strip everything away, and let's try to focus on her. What she need to do, what kind of help that she need to get for herself. You feel what I'm saying, Henry? That's what I'm trying to speak on. We got to call him.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Caller, you on?
Hi, how are y'all?
How you doing? What's going on with you?
All right, how you doing?
Who am I speaking with, and where you calling from?
My name is Colette, and I'm calling from Philly.
That's right, Philly in the building, y'all.
Ready.
And y'all got to bear with me because I'm not used to doing stuff like this.
That's
but
right.
I'm
Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Act like you're talking to one of your homegirls on the phone. Yeah, child. Girl. Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Well, that's the only way I can do it because that's how I am. But I've just been listening for months.
That's right.
With all this. And I'm not understanding how people are feeling now. Y'all got to understand that It's something wrong with that child. And anybody in their right mind or who's been here long enough should see she's putting on a show for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That woman knows what she's doing. If anything, it's guilt eating at her. It's coming out now. And if she keep on going where she going, we might just get that justice we're looking for. Because something's eating at her and she can't keep it in no longer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sorry, I can't feel sorry for it. This is a show. She needs this. She needs this. Because like I said, something's eating at her. And it's not because she's been with him. Trust and believe. We can't speak for Nipsey. He's not here to speak for it.
That's right.
But I trust and believe, I really truly believe that no. He got rid of her for a reason. He wasn't messing with her. She's lying. She's lying. Because she wants to have that spotlight. And now, she feels as though she's getting it. Because what she was doing, she wasn't getting it. Now she's playing this trick. Now everybody's starting to gravitate towards her. Don't get fooled. Right. Trust me, this is a show. If anything, like I said, guilt. That's what's messing with her, guilt. Maybe in another couple of days we might get what we're looking for, justice. Because it's going to come out. You can feel it. It's coming out because it's eating at it. She can't even sleep, I know. She can't sleep. But that's all I wanted to say.
Now, I appreciate it because that is another way to look at it, y'all. That is another way to look at it.
But y'all take it easy. But y'all just stop for 1 second and think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate you, call. Appreciate you. Billy in the building, y'all. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is another way to look at it, Henry.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, man, until we hear out of her mouth on the situation, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, it's like we just can't throw them stones yet because, like, I mean, for one, you know what I'm saying, it's still like
we could be wrong.
In some people's mind, you know what I'm saying, I can't speak for everybody. Some people's mind, some people feel Tanisha had a part in this whole setup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people feel like she know more than what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna be honest, Henry. The whole case, the whole situation, it throw me from wall to wall. Goddamn it, I get confused on this shit at times. Straight up, and I'm gonna be straight up honest. Some days I feel like this, and other days I feel like that. You know?
Yeah. Well, but that's why I say, man. To me, it's like, bruh, and you know, as the old folks would say, the shit gonna hit the fan. And when it hit the fan, it's gonna stink. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we still got a trial that we got to go through. So you know what I'm saying? It's like, and maybe it's something inside of her knowing that that court date is gonna come.
Hold on, caller.
It could be something inside. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on? Hold on for 1 second. Go ahead, Henry.
Now I say she know that court date is imminent. It's coming up one day. So it could something even inside of her that she's acting out and trying to get the empathy and sympathy of the public before the, you know, as the old folks say, before the shit hit the fan. You know what I mean?
That's right. Carla, you on the air?
Okay, good morning, Hood. Good morning, Brother Henry. This is Hollywood.
Hollywood, what's up, baby girl?
Well, I had my surgery. I feel much better. They took that old bad wisdom out of there. It was killing me.
Ooh, shit.
I got one more to go, but it wasn't ready for them to take cool out.
Then the worst teeth to have pain in. Goddamn. Shit.
But I was down for a couple of days, but I managed to get some things done. But I wanted to chime in on Tanisha.
Speak on.
And I don't have any personal experience in terms of losing a baby's father, to death. But what I can say from what I'm interpreting from her is that she is truly hurt. I'm sensing from her that she's hurt because, for one, she lost her child's father. For two, she's been with that man for 16 years. That's right. This is just the facts that we know. For three, yeah, you know, they came from the hood together. They met each other that way. They grew up together that way. Nip had a different plan, but I will agree that Tanisha was on board with it. Mm-hmm. Once he made it to where he was headed, and then he met Lauren London, whatever happened that caused him to like leave Tanisha and be with Lauren London, I can possibly relate on that part right there, because that happened to me before. Well, I've been with a man, and this is what I did never want to talk about, but since you guys are talking about it, it's a trigger for me today. So I feel like Tanisha was hurt from being with this man for so many years. I personally feel like that, you know, when you with someone for that many years, it takes half that time to actually get over that person. So if she was with him for 16 years, it's going to take at least 8 years for her to fully heal and recover from that breakup and that loss of a long-term relationship. And if anybody's been in a long-term relationship and it's ended, and then that person left first and went into another relationship, it's hurtful. And then you have a baby by this man, and then you got to get adjusted to the fact that he's with another woman. She is a high of a statue of her standards in terms of being in the industry. So Tanisha has not made it up to that standard. And right. I speak from experience in this field right here, because for me, dealing with a guy, and he's left me for someone else who was doing bigger things than me, what it did for me was it encouraged me to get myself together and get my standards up higher, but it did not happen overnight either. And so she's gonna deal with it however it is she's dealing with it.
But let me ask you something, Hollywood. How did you deal with it? How did you get over it?
I mean, it was hurtful. My God, I'm not even gonna lie. It hurts to talk about it because it's that painful. You don't understand when you love somebody so much. And they can just leave you for somebody else and then not even acknowledge you through he acknowledged her, but when that family just does what they doing to her, I feel the pain from the family, because that happened to me. My child's father, I've been with that man for 8 years. I gave that man every best of me I had in me. I helped this man get off parole. I helped him get his driver's license. I helped him be who he is today. I helped him get the job he got. He made permanent. This man made the union. He was making damn near much money as I was making, and I was so happy for him, because that's what the relationship is about. Build your other up, so that way we can work together. What I was doing for him was supposed to have been for us to grow together. He left me for a supervisor at his job, and he treated me like I just met him, and it was her all those years. So I can relate when it comes to this. And that man left me for this lady, and he left me for her, and the girl just didn't like me, and she talked down on me to him, and he went for it, and then the family went with it, and they made me seem like I was the villain, and I really was the one, and the best thing probably happened to this man in his life. But they gave what I did my credit to the new woman. And I think that's what Tanisha may possibly be feeling, is the credit that she's gotten has been recognized by the next woman. And then he went off to have a baby by this child. Now he has a baby by the woman that he left me for. So I understand that deeply. And then I don't have no communications with neither him or his family. They moved to a whole nother state. He left child support for my daughter. By the grace of God, I had enough sense to get up and put one foot in front of the other and get that much, if nothing else. And then on top of that, there's been 5 years. My baby is 7, and she ain't seen her father in 5 years, touched nothing. And now she's at a point where she wants to know, who is he and where is he? And it's so hurtful. And when I hear these conversations, I don't know how to deal with it anymore either. It hurts. But I waddled in it for a long time. It took me personally 2 years and 9 months before I even wanted to talk to another person or anybody. I just had to deal with it however God sat me down to talk to me. And I spoke to me at a time.
And how you feeling like you made this nigga better for the next female?
Yes, but it wasn't that. It was just that. That's how I may have looked at it at that point, but not realizing where God was removing times we had. Thank God for that. Those are memories that I will keep. And I don't honestly have nothing bad to say about my child's father. Nothing. I can't even find nothing wrong to say. Only thing I can say bad about the man is how he left. And how his family treated me after he left. It's if I was a side chick. I gave this man his first child. I have 2 biological children. My biological third child is his first child. I had 2 foster kids before she even came. He was the father to my 4 kids before I gave him a baby. So I understand when you with somebody and you put so much into them and they can leave you for another woman. So the fact that
and that's all we saying, Hollywood. See how you came and explained this sober. You ain't drunk and coming up. That's what I'm trying to tell her to do. Just how you came and let that out. We feel that. You know what I'm saying? We can understand you better. But when you try to hide behind shit and be like, if you would have went on a drunken rant talking about fuck the girl he with, guess what? We gonna look at you as the crazy motherfucker.
But hood, and that's what I was looking like as well.
See?
I did look like that to them because, yes, I had a drunk rant. I might have a smoking weed high rant.
Right.
But I was hurt. This is hurt and pain. That woman is in pain.
And that's what I
feel like that girl is getting the credit that she deserves, and she hasn't fully healed from Nipsey 16-year relationship.
And that's no disrespect to Lauren London. That ain't no disrespect to her. We just calling it how we see it.
There's no disrespect to Lauren London. It was never no disrespect to the woman that my daughter's father ended up with. It was never disrespect. It was the way I dealt with the situation because that was how I dealt with it. Looking back at it now, it was not the right way to deal with it. But you learn from your experiences. She may not get it right now, but that's not to say that when God is ready to give it to her, she gonna see it and she will move on it. But we don't know her entire history. We don't know all of what she's been through, her life, child history coming up, being a mother and all this, that, and the other. So it's a lot more to her.
Sometimes we gotta take time to hear the underdog story. Because we'll look over that person because she's not the top dog and she's the underdog. So why should we listen to this motherfucker? When this motherfucker been in our life all these goddamn years, the celebrity, superstar, well, why should we listen to this nobody motherfucker? That's how the world looking at it. And that's why she's striking out the way she's striking out. But it's hurting her.
She gotta find a way.
Yeah.
She has to find a way to deal with it in private. But once she gets to that private moment, it's going to take some time. I'm going to tell you right now, this just happened to Nipsey this year. It's not fit to go away no time soon. Y'all just got to deal with her, bear with her, support her, uplift her like you're doing because it touched me in a way that got me to call in and tell my feelings on towards how I feel. So I'm saying this to say that, Tanisha, if you are listening, I don't understand what it's like to lose a baby's father to death, but to have someone go through what you've been through, please just take a self-evaluation. If they're helping you with your daughter, go take a vacation and do some self-evaluating. Reflect on your life. Where do you want to see yourself in a few years from now? And what steps do you think you need to take to set some goals for yourself and knock those goals out one by one? And don't rush it. Let the nature take its course and let your higher power, whoever you pray to, lead you the way.
That's right.
And that's my discernment. God bless you all. Back
we
in
love
the
you, Hollywood. That's
so
right.
Much.
Appreciate you, sis.
Yeah, Hollywood.
That's right. That's right. Henry, man, you know, all of us done felt the same way Tanisha felt. We just didn't strike out like that, you know. We let it bypass, you know what I'm saying, and we got over it and shit. But all of us done been hurt like that when you want to just come out and just go off on a motherfucker and just say fuck everybody, you know. And that's what she going through. It's just sad that, you know, she got the media in front of her face. Every move you make, your Instagram is like going on goddamn TMZ at the status she at right now, being Nipsey Hussle baby mama. So she got to watch, you know, when it ain't the same like before Nip died when she was putting stuff on social media and nobody wasn't paying it attention. It ain't the same no more. Now people are watching you, so you got to watch every move you make. But not just for you, for your daughter's sake too. Because she don't need to grow up and people say, oh, I seen your mama on Instagram with drunk and I seen your mama with the pill bottles or the weed. She don't need, come on now. Y'all in the public eye. It's time to make changes. Now it's time to show the world that you're making changes, that you're trying to grow up now. We understand you ain't that old. You still a kid inside. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff was rushed upon her, Henry. You know what I'm saying? Being a mother early. She never got a chance to live her childhood. She never got a chance. She was a goddamn baby. She was having babies when she was a goddamn baby. You feel what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, I don't know. What you feel on that, Henry?
Oh, well, man, like I say, it's, you know, it was that epidemic, babies having babies and things of that nature. I mean, we can break it down and analyze it to the fullest, man, of, what she's going through, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, from the outside looking in, you know what I mean? But when you look at the situation as a whole, you know what I mean? It's a classic case where, we have to be careful as human beings when we put more into another person than what we put into ourselves. Understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's okay to love and be in a relationship and all that. And we find ourselves, you know what I'm saying, and I saying I have the honor of being in the school system and talking to a lot of parents when I see that a lot of times the parents, they lose themselves inside of that child and they forget how to be happy and what got the parents together. That's why I say parents should have date night with each other so they won't lose themselves. So whatever spark they had to create them to, they need to get that spark in their marriage. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
So it comes like that in relationships too. When you're, I think Tanisha might have put a whole lot of herself into Nip. You know what I'm saying? All of the years, and she never
lost track of herself. Yeah.
She still don't know how to be Tanisha. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to be careful when we do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When we put so much into our significant others and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? And we forget ourselves. And man, look, I tell all my dudes, bro, if you like to play Xbox when you met her, man, keep playing your Xbox when you get her. If you like to play golf when you get her, keep playing golf when you get her. Look here, sisters, if you like to go shopping before you got her, get your homegirls and go shopping. If y'all was going on trips and doing all that stuff or taking the pictures, keep going on all of that. But at some point, but at some point, cross over. Okay, I don't like to play golf. Man, I don't know how to fish, but you go fishing with him.
That's right.
Girl, I don't like to shop and walk around this mall for 2 damn hours, but you go shopping with her. You go into their world. It ain't got to be all the time. Every now and then, go in your other partner's world, but keep your world. So those two worlds, that's the classic case of when you say opposites attract. You see what I'm saying? So you keep your individuality, yet still understand you are in a union. You know what I mean? And don't lose yourself in that other person. You know what I mean?
That's right. That's right. You're absolutely right, man. And I think that's what happened, man. And a lot of people don't understand why she's striking out. But I think that's what happened. She got caught up in that. She got caught up, man. And I feel bad for her, man. I ain't going to tell y'all no lie. I feel bad for her. Yo.
Hey, Hood.
What's going on?
Hey, my name is Kim. I'm from Baltimore. I just want to share something, as far as Tanisha and her, feelings that she experiencing. And I do believe that she's hurt.
That's right.
Not just by Nipsey, by his family as well, because her and Samantha was really close, and she used to call Samantha her little sister.
They sure did.
Yes, and, the comparison of Lauren and Tanisha, Lauren is really no different. She just put on the makeup and put on the clothes. She's hiding behind her vindictive attitude and her ways because she pursued Nipsey. She knew Nipsey was with Tanisha at the time that she pursued Nipsey, and I think that was pretty, evil in her spirit. But now that Lauren has become a part of the family, Tanisha feel like she has taken her spot a little bit, especially when it comes to Samantha, so yes, I do believe she's hurt. They threw her away.
Yeah. And that's how I feel. I feel the same way. I feel the same exact way.
Yes, thank you. And and we all some people calm, some people are not. They lash out, and it's just the way that she deal with things.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the way she dealing with it. And then she ain't got nobody strong in her life for it. Everybody
yes,
just letting her. She got a bunch of yes men. People just say, yep, okay, yep. What you want to need another bottle of Hennessy? Okay, I'm going to the store right now. Yep. Everybody.
you're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Everybody.
right. I mean, and then for that sister, she just lost her baby father, and she wasn't invited to the funeral and all that kind of stuff. Come on, they just really bashed her.
Yeah,
terribly.
that's hurt. That's hurtful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I mean, I'm listening to your show, and I feel what the sister going through.
That's right. And I appreciate you.
Okay.
People in the building, y'all. That's right.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
No.
Hey, she right, Henry. She right.
Oh yeah.
She
That's
definitely
her.
right.
I mean, like that's that's what I was saying. Before she called in, it's like she's so caught up that being caught up in that other person, man. It's like she that's that hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to think, man. She grew up in the game, like all she, what I'm saying. She know to do is lash out. You know what I'm saying? As somebody just get her set. You know what I'm saying? Nip taught her to stand up for herself, and this is. You know what I'm saying? It's like Nip is not here to teach her how to stand up for herself and not lash out that way. You know what I'm saying?
And this not a diss towards Lauren, y'all. We still love Lauren. I love Lauren to death. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Lauren. But it's just that we dealing with a sister that, you know what I'm saying, the type of sister we see every day in our communities. You know what I'm saying? So why we gonna just jump across that and leave her down here hurting, man? God damn it, it's time to start picking her the fuck up now. Now, Lauren is a good sister, and I feel that. I feel Lauren all right and everything. Ain't got no beef against Lauren, but I'm just saying, every time we talk about Tanisha, Lauren don't have to be bought into the equation. It's about trying to build his sister up and not kick down Lauren. That's what this is about.
Right. I mean, and the thing about it is, man, Lauren is not ever. Put it like this. Lauren, I think. I think Lauren is carrying on the legacy of what Nipsey had put in and still. That's the side of I'm a husband, I'm a father figure, I'm an entrepreneur. All of that stuff that he put in Lauren, she's living that part of the legacy. She's keeping the marathon, continuing, working with the family. And, Lauren ain't put out no movies and stuff like that, man. She ain't in no blockbuster or nothing like that. Now, 2020, 60 Minutes, TMZ, everybody want Lauren's story, and pay her millions of dollars to do it. Y'all don't see her doing that. So she's doing her respectable part and keeping the legacy of Nipsey Hussle and the marathon continuing. Man, we know Lauren a good sister. What we gonna say about Lauren? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Lauren. Thank God for Lauren. We done already thanked him for that.
That's right.
So money got somewhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Nip children got somewhere to go, man. And Tanisha children even got somewhere to go. Because Lauren can take the little boy too and raise him just like Nip would want him to be raised too. We know Lauren a good sister. This not the issue, man.
We trying to help this other sister get at the same status as Lauren. Shit, we want to see all of them doing good. Tell you the truth, I want to see every sister in the goddamn world doing good. Shit, I ain't finna keep kicking her down. Caller, you on the air? What's good with you?
Good morning. It's Craig from Alaska. Hey,
Craig,
brothers, how
what's
are y'all?
up, Craig?
Hey, Jack.
Craig, boy, it sound like your
right.
wife called said, okay, cause man, you got your secretary. Craig got secretary and all. Goddamn it, what the hell going on, Craig? Goddamn, another motherfucker. I say, hold on, caller. I heard a woman say, okay. Goddamn, Craig. I'm getting Craig right now. Hold on. What's going on
y'all
with
crazy.
you?
I'm all right. Good to have y'all back. What's up, Brother Henry? How's everybody?
What's going on with you, Craig?
That's right.
I'm all right.
My
so
brother.
Listen, I got a little bit of a different perspective, and the compassion that you brothers are showing just shows your heart, and I can relate to that.
Right.
I think your environmental variance will determine how you feel about this. I also think the lady protests too loudly. She changed her name when he passed away. Maybe she really is hurt, and as we say, hurt people, right?
Right.
But you have to remember, there was a history. She was in and out of relationships. He had moved on. So there could be some jealousy there. And Henry hit it on it just a couple of seconds ago. Lauren is living a life. You know how when people say, I was with them when they was dusty, and then they got all polished, and now she got them?
Hollywood
But we don't realize, yeah, I understand that, and with respect to her, but we don't know if the relationship deteriorated on that journey.
Right.
Because sometimes, as Nipsey said, everybody can't go. You outgrow people. People start to learn about themselves and maybe start to maneuver different. I'm not saying that this happened in this particular case, we're just generally talking. So, but with Tanisha, you know what it seems like? The family seems like the family unit moved in a royal sense. They were together. Nipsey was all about family. And I think he wanted his daughter's mom to be taken care of. We all see that.
Yeah.
But he also recognized the danger that if he wasn't that involved or didn't have his daughter, she could end up being in reckless situations. You know how it is in a party house.
Right.
When you send the kids in the back room, all adults out partying, and some drunk MF sneaks in the back and maybe want to go in and touch on your little kid. We hear those stories all the time. So when drinking, alcohol, and drugs are involved, you want to remove your seed from that situation. Any responsible parent would. That being said, now, once he took her out of that, and he still has to deal with her, he still has to look his daughter in the face. She can't say, Daddy, why are you letting mom live like this? As an honorable man, he does have to look out for his daughter's mother. Got to make sure that when she does go for a visitation, she has a reasonable place to go and is safe, right?
That's right.
But that being said, that doesn't mean Tanisha can't still have malicious intent, because Lauren is living her dream. Why is she getting all this glory? You know, when she lashed out at the funeral, the family probably had a good reason why they didn't invite her. You remember how she lashed out on her IG and all the stuff she's been saying? I'm not saying that she's not hurt. I'm not saying that maybe he still has some dealings with her. But I'm going to tell you from my personal experience, once I left my children's mother, I didn't want to go back. When I left, I was done. But I still met my obligation. Even when she was calling me names, I had a key to the house. I would still bring groceries, leave them on the table with a note. Here, make sure that the kids have stuff to eat. This is even while we're going through our trial. So just because you're helping someone or you're showing someone compassion, doesn't mean it's deeper than that. That brother had a big heart. He couldn't be a hypocrite. He couldn't talk about togetherness, uplifting the people, and then watch his daughter's mother do bad. So I think that was the loyalty and respect that he showed. But I do think that she got some issues going on.
Yeah.
She's lashing out because she's not getting, you know how it is, the funeral, and then she had the crier, the one family member that's always on the floor. I love them.
Right.
And you know, in real life, they may not have that great of a relationship. So she's lashing out. She's screaming out because she wants that compassion. She wants somebody to say, hey, we know you were involved and you were there, but she's not getting it. She's kind of getting the side view. Hey, oh yeah, that's his baby's mother, but it's about Lauren and Cross, or it's about Black Sam and this. So I think there's some envy there too. Yeah. Now, to all my sisters who are going through that, who met some knuckleheads, I feel bad for you, and you cannot try to put your situation in this. This is unique in every kind of way. In every kind of way. So your normal standard thinking wouldn't apply to this. This is a brother who had a nuclear family and who was taking care of a lot of different things, and he was balancing that scale to keep peace.
That's right.
And I think that Hood, you and Brother Henry, and Hollywood Next, it just shows that you all got a really big heart.
That's right.
And that you care about people.
Appreciate it.
You know, and when you have compassion, I don't think you can make a mistake with compassion. I think it's good to care about people, no matter what their situation is.
Right.
You know,
Craig, when I first seen the video, I was like, shit, man, I'm about to go in on her ass. And it was funny that as I'm saying this to myself, I get a message from Spartan Queen. She was sending me the video. You know what I'm saying? And I say, yeah, I'm about to go in on it. She was like on some other shit. She was like, nah, Hood, don't go in on her, man. Don't go in on her, because Nip wouldn't want that. I'm like, damn, that got to be God stopping me right now. You see what I'm saying?
You could, absolutely, brother. I think you could see the pain, and with respect to that, you can have compassion and feel bad because she does seem like she needs some help.
She do.
Let's think about it. You know, I think that her lifestyle is what it is. We're seeing a revelation, man. We're seeing more and more. So, you know, I've seen the IG. I've seen the medicine that she holds up, talking about, I'm about to get lit tonight, or with weed in the ashtray, it's about to be on. But guess what? You know how your kids snatch your phone, and if you have Facebook pulled up or IG pulled up, if your kids are old enough, maybe they scroll through. They want to see pictures.
Right.
But what happens if your daughter sees that?
Yeah.
Mommy, you drink cough medicine in your soda? Why you do that? Let me try that. So there has been some things she hasn't done very well either. So when you reveal your life to the public like that, you know, it is true. Judge not lest ye be judged. But, you know, social media has a whole different way of looking at things, period.
Yeah.
And so if you put that out there, then you cannot get mad when people have an opinion. You put it out there for an opinion. If you don't want your shit to be talked about or judged, keep it to yourself.
That's right.
If she's truly grieving and she's really in pain, is she reaching out to the family? Are those counseling sessions she's having with her daughter having an effect? Because I thought about it. If she's going through a custody battle, what about this behavior? You don't think that the Ashkedoms have people monitoring her too because their granddaughter's niece is going to be around that? So when they go to children's services or to the court, guess what? Your Honor, this is what we just saw last week. This is who wants to have our granddaughter, our niece. So what do you think is going to happen? Yeah, we can have all the compassion we want, but the truth is, the reality is, if she keeps this behavior up, she's not going to get her daughter. She'll continue to be judged. If you're going to grieve, grieve in silence, baby.
That's right.
Don't put your business out there, because you'll get that compassion, but you'll get the criticism too.
That's right.
And as an old ball player, if I had a game and I scored 35 and I look good, I'm believing that shit. But when I go 0 for 6, had a turnover to lose the game, I can't say, they picking on me.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So they said if you believe the good headlines, you got to believe the bad ones.
Right.
So if she's out there, she's looking for compassion and sorrow, but then she's turning around and disrespecting his former or his current missus, who has his son, who's a part of his family unit. How do you think they're all taking that?
Yeah. I don't think she thinking.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think she thinking, Craig. I think she lashing out like because she want the shit to turn around so quick, but she don't understand lashing out ain't gonna do that shit. It's just making us look at you in a whole different goddamn way.
There's work to be done. There's
Yeah.
work to be done on all sides. I'm pretty sure nobody's perfect, and some people skirt the rules.
Yeah.
When it comes to visitation, I think she said one time that they delivered Imani late and just said it was traffic and then went about their business. Well, I can understand that. If you're going to be late, call. If there's something going on, call.
Right.
But if you only tell one side of the story, we only get to hear one side of the story.
Right. Right.
Their side, your side, and then the truth is somewhere in that continuum.
That's right.
So I just say that.
And most of the time, we don't believe the person that's sober, that ain't acting crazy, that ain't, you know what I'm saying? We gonna believe that person most of the time, and that person could be wrong, but her actions make her look guilty. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And she could be 100% right.
Right, that's true. But I think I mentioned in the call last week with my children's mother, she would go off and get really emotional, and I'm talking to her like this, and she could be dead wrong.
Right.
And the kids would walk in the room and say, "Why is mommy crying?" She's like, "Your dad's
Yep.
doing his ass." And I'm there with my hands up,
There
like,
I go.
"Oh shit." and you know, and the more you try to explain, the guiltier you seem.
Yep.
So I would just say, you know, I'm sorry I upset mom. I would take that L. So I understand. So she could be protesting and screaming,
Yeah.
and everybody feeling sorry for her, and really she could be the one perpetuating all the madness and drama.
That's right.
And that's not and that's not absent her pain with respect to that. So
Right.
yeah, I feel bad because she does seem like she's hurting.
Yeah.
But she has to act more maturely too. She has
right.
other
You're
children.
right.
She's
Right.
been in other relationships.
You're right.
So in that 16 years, you know, her and brother Nipsey probably did. They have to interact. They had a daughter together.
That's
But
right.
guess what? If he comes and drops her off and kisses his daughter and says, all right, see, you take care, and that's all she gets, she's probably pissed. Oh, nigga, you can't hug me? I am the mother of your daughter. Oh, that's all I get, just a high and by?
Oh, man,
you know
I
how
know
that
about
goes,
Craig.
Hood. We been there.
Shit, Craig, you hitting it. Boy, Craig, we know you talking from experience, boy, because you hitting it on the goddamn money, boy. God damn.
Listen, man.
My therapist, y'all.
I'm just saying, man, and that's with respect to your compassion and Brother Henry's compassion, because you guys live and love with your heart. But yeah, the sister, in normal circumstances, a woman in her situation could be going through something and need help. But
Right.
this is a unique situation, and she may be taking advantage of the environment and atmosphere.
If you had any advice to give her, what would you tell her at this point right now she need to do?
First of all, get the hell off social media, because everybody see your meltdown in public, and this is a catalog for years to come. This is the shit your kids get to see, their friends get to see. You got kids in school. You don't think they're gonna get teased about this? Come on, man. We all grew up. So the second thing I would say, sweetheart, maybe you need to talk to somebody. See how you're doing. How do you feel about yourself? You can't self-medicate. Because if that's what she's doing, we know where that goes. Because the more you get into it, the more you try to medicate. And then you just become numb. And yeah, we did see a drunk person speak a sober heart and mind. She's wretched right now, man. She's pissed. And I think one of the callers said, maybe there's some guilt there. And hold on. And it may not be the guilt as her being involved in his demise. Now, it could be. But the other part is maybe she didn't treat him as well as she should have when he was alive. Maybe she's feeling guilt because she gave him a whole bunch of shit and drama and she didn't have to. That could be
I'm with you, Craig. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. I feel the same way you feel on that. Straight up.
Absolutely, man. So the guilt may not be because she has something to do with it. Maybe she did. I can't say. But really, you know how it is.
Right. We can't
you
say.
have your children's mother, and no matter what you do, 420 talked about it last week. No matter what you do, you end up in drama. He said the cops would meet him at his house with respect. He was like, damn, I'm just here to pick up the kids. And I got to go through this. So if every time he showed up, she's giving him drama, or every time he called about something, she made about her and not Imani, you know, after a while, bruh, you just start muting them. All right, cool. And just with respect, I was saying that I don't entertain drama from my ex. I was forced speaking because this past weekend she hit me up and just started going off, and I said, nope, not indulging in that. Take care. And then I hit the block button because I'm not inviting it in. So that's all I got, man. I just wanted to add a little perspective from my point of view, my opinion, and that's with respect to everybody else's. I just think that it is not as simple or as mundane as it seems as just a grieving ex-spouse or girlfriend. I think there's some complication in her feelings, and I think that she's living it out, and she's crying because she don't know how else to handle it. And I think what happens with social media, we only get to see the best or the worst. We don't get to see the everyday life. We only get to see the highlights or the lowlights, right?
That's right.
So, all right, brothers, I'm gonna get off the line. I love y'all.
That's right.
I love
we love
the
you
chat.
too, Craig. That's right.
Y'all be easy, man.
That's
Peace and
right.
blessings.
My brother Craig.
Yeah, all right.
That's right. Y'all show Craig some love in that chat, man. My therapist, goddammit. He on point though, Henry. What you feel about that, Henry?
Man, like I say, man, as parents, you know what I'm saying, we're looking at it from, like Craig said, we're looking at it from a sober-minded standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, when we say we'll go to the end of the earth for our children, that's what we will do. You know what I'm saying? And being on social media, you know what I'm saying, and acting out is really not the way if you're trying to really convince somebody that you want your child back or you want to be more involved or things of that nature, acting out. You know what I'm saying? That's not the way to go on social media. You know what I'm saying?
Sure ain't. And shout out to my brother Star Wolf for bringing that to our attention. And he ain't even bashed it. He just put it out there here and he was like, basically, hey, y'all tell me what y'all goddamn think. So, you know, straight up.
So, yeah, it ain't no embarrassment situation to her, man. We, you know what I'm saying, we wishing the best for the sister, man, that money need her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hoodtalknews don't need her. We need her to straighten up for that child, man. And she got more than one child, those children. You know what I'm saying? You know, this ain't no pity party for her, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, beating her down.
It ain't, but but it ain't no pity party, Henry. But when we come to the point where we gotta forgive her and try to help her get it right. I mean, I know it ain't no excuses. I hear people saying no excuses for, but no, you know, when we fucked up in life, because all us done had times in our life where we done did some fucked up shit and want to be forgiven from, whether it's from somebody around you or God. You see what I'm saying? In our everyday life. So when it comes to the point that we start forgiving, you see what I'm saying? When it comes to that point, I know it ain't no excuses, but when it comes to the point that we start forgiving, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Whatever went on with her in that life with Nip and Lauren London and shit, that's not, when do we start forgiving her, goddammit? You know what I'm saying? The same way we ask God for forgiveness every day on shit we did, maybe the rest of the world ain't get to see, but we know what the fuck we did. You see what I'm saying? We want that forgiveness. When do we start forgiving people? That's all I want to know.
Oh, yeah, man. And then it's like, you know, forgiveness and trust, I keep saying it's two different things. You know what I'm saying? We can forgive Tanisha, but that don't mean we trust her with that child yet. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's a process that we have to go through from the outside looking in, and we pushing forgiveness on her. When we push that goodness on her like that, you know what I'm saying? She ain't go everywhere she look around, everybody forgiving me. Well, what I do? Now she gonna start the process of thinking, you know, we can say she know what she doing and she acting out and things of that nature and she putting on the show, this, that. Okay, so if she acting out like that, okay, cool. That's her putting her own chances of getting that child back into her life. That's her putting that at fault. But if we gonna say we came together under Nipsey's spirit, then we have to kind of just chill out like Nip and just look at the situation and just try to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, we're not giving her no encouragement to keep acting out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we just trying to say, okay, Tanisha, if you got to act out, man, turn that phone off.
Right.
Man, if you want to throw a temper tantrum in your room, you know what I'm saying, with your door closed, your windows down, can't turn your music up, can't nobody hear you, and you just want to let it out, let it out.
Let it out. Because see, it came to the point to me where, you know, when people like Spar and Queen and got him out and was like, hey, look, nah, don't bash it. I had to go look at the video. You see what I'm saying? And it come to the point to me, I feel like, man, she just reaching out for some attention, man. I think she wants somebody to grab her and say, look, stop this shit. This is what you need to be doing. I think she reaching out for love, but going about it the wrong goddamn way. And I feel like she guilty of something. Who to say if she had some involvement or not? But I feel like the majority of her guilt is coming from just what Craig said. She guilty of the way she probably treated him when he was so good to her. People go in guilt and they strike out the wrong way. Just like I tell y'all all the time, goddammit. If you and somebody beefing, right, Henry, and you know you ain't do shit wrong, well, just walk away, you know what I'm saying? Don't say shit. Because when you go, oh, motherfucker, you know you was wrong, that give them a motive to stand up and stay mad at you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they give them a motive, not, you know what I'm saying, not to feel guilt. Nip never did that to her. You see what I'm saying? So she got, what she got left behind with is how good he been to her. You know what I'm saying? Even when he wasn't with her, she know what their relationship was. He still was good to her. So like Craig say, I believe she feeling guilt of how she treated him compared to the way he treated her. Even though he wasn't fucking with her like that or whatever, you know, maybe they did sleep around, but she wasn't the main lady. And you know, all women, you know what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck who you is. You know, women got a problem, boy, when they ain't the main, boy. Now, you once was the girlfriend and you once was in that position. Now he got a main. Now he telling you, look here, hey, we can't do it like that no more. Now, these are the rules. You know, women don't like them damn rules, Henry. Goddamn, hell no, especially when they were there first. Ain't no rule. What the fuck you mean? Fuck that bitch. I was here first. Hell no, but look, I'ma still be by your side because I love you, but I don't love you far as you being my goddamn main lady. I'ma stick by your side. Whatever you need, you my child mother. I'ma make sure you straight. You'll never be living on the goddamn street. And that's what Nip did. So I feel she feeling some type of guilt of taking him through so much shit when she ain't have to. But who knows, you know what I'm saying? That's just the way I feel. Who am I?
It looked like a classic case, man. You know how we all go through it. You know what I mean? You never miss what you had until it's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I say, it's it could be, like I said, when we hear from the horse's mouth, man, it could be a compilation of all of that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know, Nip coming over there to drop off some bread. Oh, this all the fuck you got for me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it could just little simple stuff. When you lose somebody, I mean, I could just think about, you know, it's some conversations I wish I could take back even with my own mom. You know what I'm saying? But me to lash out and just let the world see, oh Lord have mercy, that's something private that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that
because
go ahead. We talk about these spirits and all this type of stuff, man. And don't y'all know if Nip's spirit brought us together, that Nip's spirit is on her too? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know if he, you know what I'm saying, he could be chastising her. You know what I'm saying? Now, damn well I didn't teach you that.
Yeah.
I told you to keep it together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't know what you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real, y'all. Like, come on, man. You be sitting up here tripping like that, you know what I'm saying, and thinking that, you know what I'm saying, this not, like I say, this not a pity party or nothing we throwing for, man.
And another thing I want to throw out there too, Henry. We ain't all innocent as men. We might got the main lady. We gotta mature as men. We have to mature up first so we can take on responsibilities like dealing with our other baby mama versus our main lady. You see what I'm saying? We have to mature up because we still guilty of shit too. We might go over there, baby mama come out, you ain't fucking with her anymore. She got some little ass shorts. Oh damn, girl, that ass getting fat over there. We do a little flirting too and shit. You know what I'm saying? As men, until we mature up and say, hey, look, I got my blinders on. I love my old lady. I ain't finna do none of this shit. I see where this shit took me the last time, even flirting with her. So we don't know, you know what I'm saying, that Nip was going over there, damn, getting a little compliments and making her feel some type of way. So, it's a whole lot that go into this story before we start making judgment on people. It's so much, dog. It's so much, dog.
That's why I say, you know what I'm saying, it's like none of us was there. You know what I'm saying? In them private conversations that they had. You know what I mean? But looking from the outside and looking in, it's like my thought process is this, for her sake, you know what I'm saying? And for that child's sake and for those children's sake, you know what I mean? There's no reason to really act out like that in public like that. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, do she really love Nip? You know what I'm saying? These are the questions that come in my mind. Did she really love him? Because I know Nip ain't let her, like we say. We ain't hear nothing about Tanisha doing all of this stuff when Nip was here.
Nip was here.
You know what I'm saying?
Did.
So it's like now she acting out, and we know Nip wouldn't let her do that if he was here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now we have to stand in the balance. You know what I'm saying, and try to encourage her just like Nip would encourage her. Don't do that, Tanisha. That don't make no sense.
That's right.
Man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
so
remember I said that in a video way back. I say this ain't no bash. This basically a love call. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody need to hear this video that I'm putting out, and they need to grab her and they need to tell her, look, what you're doing is goddamn wrong now.
Right.
For real, man.
Yep.
I want to see her. I swear to the man, I want to see her doing better. I don't want to see no sister going through no shit like that, man.
Yeah.
Straight up, man. Because we don't know what she done been through in her life. To the reason why she had a baby at 16. We don't know what the fuck was going on. We don't know her story.
But, that's why I say, we had a brother, man, when we was going through that time, man, you know what I'm saying? And, we had a brother by the name of Tupac.
Right.
And he wrote a song about it, keep your head up. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like now, all we really can do is, really tell Tanisha to keep her head up.
That's right.
You know?
Hey, but check this out, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Would we still feel the same way about Tanisha if she was to call in and give the same story A gave us, or if she was to call in and give the same story Yolanda gave us? Would we still feel the same way about her? You see what I'm saying? That's why I say we don't know what she done been through in life, and the alcohol and the liquor is another way to escape the pain, which she needs to stop. I ain't gonna make no excuse for that shit. But I'm just saying, dog. So we gotta start looking at shit in that way. I ain't in the business, dog, of kicking nobody when they already goddamn down. Now shit. Now you try to stand your ass up strong, goddamn it, on your way down and like, nigga, yeah, come on with it. Then we gonna kick the fuck out your ass. But if you already down and we see this shit, man, that is a cry for help. She's not really going in on nobody. She's telling you how much she meant to Nip. If you listen to the whole goddamn rant. That's what she trying to get us to realize. I know Lauren London meant a lot to him. We know that. But she trying to get us to see that she meant something to him too. That's all I heard in the shit. Tell you the truth.
That's why I say, man, like I said earlier about, Tanisha put a lot in the Nip, and really she lost Tanisha in the process of putting herself inside the Nip. You know what I mean? Put a lot of love into that dude. And I mean, I bet you couldn't be nowhere in the hood and say nothing bad about around Tanisha. I bet she'd be ready to scrap like never before. You know what I mean? So, her loyalty to that dude, man, now, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We have to just understand that, grieving comes in all shapes, forms, and fashions, man. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we really got to just tell that sister, man, really to keep her head up, man, and, and really go to God. You know what I'm saying? Because when we looking at it from a perspective, like I say, like hood, of a sober mind. You know what I'm saying? We looking at it in that perspective. And like I say, this is her present right now, but we all have a past. That's so hopefully this will be her past at some point in her future. You understand? Like, so she won't continue on doing the same thing that she doing.
We all God's children, dog. We all God's children, dog, at the end of the day, man. Straight up.
You got a plan for her. Just like, because he brought us out at a little bit of earlier age, you know what I'm saying? Tanisha still got to live her life too, you know what I'm saying? And this social media, man, just think about it. If social media wasn't available like it is right now, we wouldn't even know Tanisha acting out like that.
Right.
You feel them?
Right.
So it's just because it's visual now, we think it's something that's not normal. But people been acting out like this for generations, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like love hurts, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how we want to look at it, love does hurt. You know what I'm saying? So she loved this dude. You know what I'm saying?
She did.
We know that. We're not crazy. We're not crazy. We know Nip loved her too. Because if he didn't and he was some type of low down dirty dude, he wouldn't have gave her, bread to make sure that she was straight. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he wasn't no low down.
He ain't had to do none of that. He ain't had to do none of that shit. He ain't had to do none of that shit. What he was doing. Caller, you on there?
What's going on, Hood?
What's going on with you, my brother?
You should know who it is, LB.
That's right, my brother LB, y'all in the building. That's right, Long Beach.
Yeah. What's going on, Henry?
What's good with it, L?
Oh, man, I'm timing in, man. I seen the little video, man, and I seen the darkness and all the yelling and the hoopla and all that stuff. I'm going to get straight to the point.
Speak on it.
Where was other kids at?
I don't know. I have no
I'm
idea. Do
I'm
she still got him?
I don't know, but I jumped right in the point. And everybody else that was in there, I hear all them niggas in the background hoopling and hollering. You niggas is dirt. Because you niggas involved in it. You niggas is in it. Up to your neck. And you wrong.
Yeah.
You wrong. You dead wrong. Y'all shouldn't have been partying with that girl. You should have been over there talking to her and telling her, we gonna make it right for you. We gonna help you. We got your back. Stop drowning our black people with that alcohol when you know they're in a situation they ain't got no business being in, but they in it. But you involving them and giving them more alcohol to just exploit themselves. Stop exploiting this woman.
That's right.
You're exploiting her.
That's right. Take that phone
Give
from
her
my
a chance.
ass.
Give her a chance to breathe.
That's right.
Give her a chance to whatever if she ain't done grieving. Apparently from that rant, y'all can see she's not done grieving.
That's right. That's right.
Why in the world is they in the background singing the Nipsey Hussle song? Y'all know the songs by now. Come on, man.
That's right.
Step into a church and survive and save this girl before she self-destruct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She's on that mission right now, man, to self-destruct. If you can see that video, she was in and out, darkness. She cheering one moment.
I think she'd rather be dead right now. I think she'd rather be dead right now.
Hey, Hood. I didn't say it. You said
it. So did. I so did say it. Y'all don't know what the fuck gonna come out of Hood mouth. I damn so did say it. Shit.
Hey, and I want to say, hey, Henry, if you can listen to her, doesn't it sound like she's trying to call for the Lord to come get her or save her?
Yeah, definitely. That's why I say, man. You know this. That's why I say this is like walk through the valley, man. We just getting live, footage of it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you cry out, man, people cry out in all kind of ways, man. You know what I'm saying? The children of Israel, when they was under Pharaoh, do you think they was crying out and just all, oh, Lord, please come help us? No, they was hollering, man, Lord, look at the Pharaoh crazy up in this motherfucker, man. Come, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
man, for real. It's getting kind of deep up in there, man. Could you help us out?
Right.
But to me, Henry, if these people stop influencing her to get on these drunk raps and just go on social media and I mean, you can air what you want to air, baby. The thing is wide open. You know, that's why half of the time I tell Hood that I don't get in the chat, I watch, and then I just come on and talk to him because you know what? You don't know what comes out of a person's mouth. So therefore, you don't know what they up under, what they doing. Like Hood say, if you didn't call them drunk all night long and acting a fool. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
It's so much. How I would put it like this: so much inner circle situations that's going on that because we're on the outside, we don't never see what these people are doing.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
And she's sitting on there just, good Lord have mercy. I could just wonder how many fifths and how many blunts and whatever else was floating around. These dudes coming. That's why I said them dudes that were sitting there, you cats need to take your pockets, turn them inside out, and sit on your ass.
That's right. For real.
Yep.
That's right. Yep.
Cause y'all wrong. All you doing over there is sucking up the money that she got.
Yep.
Man, they sucking up her. They gonna suck her till she dry. When she ain't got no money, she ain't gonna have no friends.
Don't have no friends.
Right.
And they hang around because they think she got a lot coming. But the minute they
say it again. Say it again, Hood.
Yep.
Say it again.
And they think she got a lot of money coming. But the minute they realize ain't shit gonna come her way, they gone. They gonna leave her. They gonna leave her to commit suicide. I'm telling you.
Okay, now, peep this game, and I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, your cousin is who? Big U? Wait a minute, dog. You letting your cousin go through all this, I would say, crisis and you ain't stepped in and pulled her away from these cats that's sitting over there sucking her pocket dry, letting her go on ramps. Wait a minute. What's wrong with you, dog?
Right. I don't think their relationship that deep. I think the media making their relationship way, more serious than what it really is.
And I'm with you and Henry. If she call in, let her speak to Henry. Let her get some God. Let her get God in her life.
I wanted to call in. She probably listening, thinking she called in that we gonna bash her, but we ain't on that, man, over here. Ain't nobody over here perfect. All of us got a story to tell.
I don't see. Only person who been getting the bashing is Cowboy and Weenie Hustle.
Them motherfuckers.
Cowboy and Weenie Hustle.
Yeah, and Weenie Hustle, goddamn. They're the only motherfuckers we bashing over here. Tanisha, we ain't got nothing but love for you, straight up. And
man,
this ain't no shot at Lauren London. We love you too, goddamn it.
And Hood, I did not bring up Lauren London because you know what? That ain't what Hood talking about this morning.
That's right.
Him and Henry is not talking about. They trying to save that young girl.
That's right.
That's what they trying to do.
And that's what I keep telling people. Let's not make it about Lauren London or goddamn the kid. Every time we try to focus in on Tanisha, this the shit that go on. And this the shit when she go on her drunken rants or whatever on Instagram, that's the type of shit that come up. But Lauren London and your baby and come on, man. When somebody gonna just directly focus on her?
And that's what I'm trying to do, man. That young lady over there is in a lot of turmoil, and she got the wrong people hanging around her.
That's right. She do.
So I'm end it like this, Hood and Henry, man. I got my blessings going up for her, and I want her to call in or go to the nearest church. And lady, save yourself, because you putting all your sorrows in that bottle. That bottle don't talk back.
It sure is.
Right.
Yep.
That bottle don't talk. All he keep telling you is get another bottle.
Yep.
Get another bottle.
Yep.
That
That's
joint.
all I'm gonna tell you.
That joint gonna keep telling you, smoke some more. I guarantee you right now today, if she's listening, she got a hangover, and she said, "What did I do?"
Yep.
Right.
What did I do? Why they talking about me? What did I do? I already know how that shit go.
Man, say it again, Hood, and then once you get over that drunkenness, you're gonna be like, oh, did I say something that I wasn't supposed to say?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, God bless you and Henry, man.
That's
Good,
right.
you know me. LB from Los Angeles, man. Y'all stay on top.
That's right. Appreciate you, my brother.
All right, love y'all.
All right. Shout out to LB. Shout out to my brother LB, man. That's right. Yo.
Hey, what's up, Hood? Brother Henry, how you guys doing?
What's going on with you, my brother?
Man, I'm blessed. It's OKC calling.
That's right.
Man, you brothers have said a lot. The sisters have chimed in. I think we do good to remember that the brother brought up about the children of Israel when they cried out to God. And we have to remember why they cried out to God. They cried out to God because of the conditions of the sin they were in.
Mm-hmm.
If Tanisha really wants the situation to work out, and I'm not bashing her, my heart goes out to her. She lost someone that she had a child with, someone she was intimate with. But we have to remember, as young men and as women, when God is trying to elevate us, He Himself will separate us from the people that can't go.
Right.
We have to remember, Nipsey was always trying to evolve himself and get himself out of that condition of life he was in.
That's right.
Maybe Tanisha wanted to stay there. Maybe her loyalty, listen to this, maybe her loyalty was more to the hood, 60s, than it was Nipsey. Because Nipsey was, he was a YG at first, but Nipsey really became the OG.
Sure did.
They went to Nipsey before they went to them other cats. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, my thing is, if you go back and look, how long has she had custody of any of her kids? And we talking about a conspiracy. I'm not, if my brother died tomorrow, and my nephew And I think his mama has something to do with it. My nephew in the hood, my nephew ain't gonna be nowhere near the mama or the hood. I'm taking what's mine out of that situation. So, and you're right, we on the outside looking in.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And we also have to remember that when this stuff first started happening, Tanisha came on banging against Lauren. There's always going to be some rivalry between the woman and the other woman. Now, Tanisha's problem is, and like most women's problem is, we hold on to seasonal people thinking they lifetime people.
Right.
So us, male or female, we help whoever we in a relationship with, and it don't work out, we may have helped them be better for somebody else.
Sure is.
Right.
That's right. That's right.
So, but we all know when somebody leave us or somebody else, there's some type of animosity. There's some type of hurt. Yeah. There's some type of disconnect. Yeah. Because Tanisha, I think I heard it said, y'all can correct me, Tanisha helped Nip sell CDs out of the trunk of the car.
Yeah, she did. She said that. She said that. Yeah. And see, one thing people got to understand is that the bickering between her and Lauren been going on. It just Nip was the middleman. He was in the middle, and he was keeping that shit out the media, keeping that shit away from everybody. So it's just like Nip ain't there no more, so both of them free to do what the fuck they want to do, and Tanisha give less fuck than Lauren about her image because she's not the celebrity. So she went straight to social media with it because Nip ain't there to stop her no more. You see what I'm saying?
And then another thing, anytime... we talking about Hollywood. We talking about smoke and mirrors. So if, let's say, we talking about all these endorsements and all these people that's coming in Nip, you know what I'm saying? You may have had people in Nip's ear. Hey, that young lady that you got a kid with, we trying to build your brand, you know what I'm saying? Maybe she ain't the one that you need to be with, you know what I'm saying? Because that's going to mess up your brand.
Right, because she out here in the streets just acting a fool and doing all type of shit, yeah.
Right, we need to put you with somebody that's a little bit more stable, you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more behind the scenes, so you never know, they say there's a lot of channels that you have to go through, a lot of things that you have to go through to even reach the top.
Yeah, you do.
Sometimes you'll sacrifice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's going to work for your brand? Shit.
What's going to work for your brand? And you know what? He may have been going by that dipping. If he did, God bless his soul. But I said this before, Hood and Henry. I'm 50 years old, bro. I got 13 kids. I had 9 kids by 9 different women. And then I married into some kids. Man, let me tell you something. My heart was always towards my kids. But when you going from a situation trying to better yourself, most of the time that baby's mama will cause resentment to being your child because she gonna paint a picture. Look at your daddy over there in that big house, and we over here good, and we. Yeah. I understand why Nipsey kept his kid because he didn't want to have to go through that.
That's right.
But when you leave women behind, they feel some type of. When I heard Hollywood Next Story, some dudes are just ungrateful. I don't think Nipsey was that type of brother. Nipsey was still looking out for her, making sure she was straight. But in his heart, hey, you're my past. I love you. I'm gonna look out for you. But this is my future right here. I have to do what if we still gonna eat. This is what I have to do. I'm not trying to dish you or make you feel less than because I really believe Tanisha feel like she's less than, and she's not. All she got to do is straighten her life up, and you know what? Assess the situation. What's better for the baby? Being with them over there or being with you?
That's right. That's what she got to look at. And I feel it was a point in time, and y'all, I could be wrong, but I know how we is as men. I feel it was a point of time where Nip was gonna have a future with Tanisha and probably sold her that shit. Told her, we gonna make it when I blow up, man. We gonna be good. You know how we talk, shit. No, I'm just saying, I'm just being honest. Everybody want to look at a situation from what it really ain't. You know what I'm saying? But you got to put yourself in that position. If you ever had any experience on relationships in life, as a man, you know how we can be. We can sell a motherfucking female 20, 30 goddamn dreams, and then the next female live that motherfucker out. Straight up.
Well, and you right, Hood, because you know what, man? This is the sad truth. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. I had 2 females pregnant at the same time. They was both due at the same time, and they both met me somewhere. And I love the one, but I didn't love the other. And they put me, and the one told me, she said, "Hey, I'm not having no kid with no man that I'm not gonna be with. Are you gonna be with her or me?" And they put me in a situation here to where I said, "Hey, this is the person I love."
Right.
Do you know that woman went out that maybe a week later, and she was late in the trimesters of giving birth, and she had the baby aborted, brother.
That's crazy.
So when a woman is serious about you, and when a woman actually loves you, man, I guess that's what we get for not having men in our lives to tell us that it's okay to be straight with one woman.
Right.
It's okay.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not saying that about Nip. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying
no. But you know, Nip grew up in the street same way we did, and we were looking up to the goddamn OGs, the older cats, and we loved them because they knew how to play women. We came out that motherfucker, damn, he the coolest motherfucker around, boy. He got a nice car, and he got like 20 females. So that's what we grew up on, you know what I'm saying? We ain't know no better shit. We thought that's what it was about. Until we go through all the stress and all the bullshit with the baby mama, the kids, and then we wonder why. Then that shit don't become cool to us no more. Now, we had to learn from experience, and now we looking like, shit, that wasn't the way to go. One woman is the way to go, less stress, and you'll get to where you're going in life quicker, goddammit. Straight up.
Right. And you know, man, I had to go back hood and apologize to those females that I have kids by.
Me too.
Because I'm much further away from the hood. I live a decent life, you know. I'm not a dope boy anymore. I'm not out there in the streets.
That's right.
And I live a good life. I live a good life. I got a nice home. But, you know, my thing is, okay, I didn't get to bring you along. We didn't get to meet the dreams that we shared. But at least I'm still there taking care of my responsibility.
That's right.
I still have responsibility on my hip. But, you know, I would think a woman would be happy for that. But, you know, out of my children's mothers, I probably have a great relationship with maybe two of them that we on talking terms.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Any other way. Now my kids are grown, but we got grandkids together. But any other conversation that has to go on, I now allow that to go through my wife and my other kids. I don't really have a conversation to even talk to them because I know they still harbor building feelings towards me. And as far as Tanisha, man, the best thing she can do is really, like Henry said it, she really got to give her heart totally over to God. She got to get out the hood some type of way. And you know, right now she got those people look at her as a check, as money, as a come up. When she come up, when she get paid, we all gonna get paid. Man, them Negroes need to be out of her life. All of them, man.
That's right.
All of them.
That's right.
And all we can do as Hood Talk family is pray for that young lady.
Yeah.
Hope she gets some professional help, and hope she can bounce back from this, because we don't want to hear anything bad, tragedy. She took her own life, or this, that, another happened. That would only add insult to injury. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Nip is already gone. We want that baby to grow up with an honest chance of being a great woman. If that needs to be with the Ashkodons, hey, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? But I get off and check out the chat, man. You guys have a great day, man.
You too. Appreciate you, my brother. Appreciate you.
Not a problem.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Right, brother. God bless.
And anybody in the chat, if y'all disagree, you know, hey, this open conversation. If y'all disagree, call in. Because, goddamn it, y'all help me out through the day, too, goddamn it. Y'all help me learn stuff, too, goddamn it. When y'all call in and give advice and stuff, it give me and everybody else a new way of thinking on it. You know, don't hold it in the chat. Come call in and let us know what you disagree on. But, hey, I feel what that brother said. What you feel about that, Henry?
I mean, you know, okay, so you hit on it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's. I look at it like this, man. When we have our own personal battles, this is what we really have to look at. We have to look at our own personal battles in life. You know what I'm saying? You know, some of us, we react differently to different situations in our life. You know what I'm saying? You know, have any of us had a millionaire baby mama or baby dad looking out for us, you know what I'm saying? Even though knowing that we we messed up and we ain't got our stuff together, and they looking out for us, and then they leave the earth. Have any of us been through that? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we say what we'll do for our children, and we'll do this and we'll do that. But we don't know how Tanisha was raised either. Ermias was raised right, because you can look at the Ashadam family. You know what I mean? They standing strong. They have some type of faith and some type of base. Some type of belief system. Right. You know what I mean? So, Tanisha, we got to see what, saying, like I say, we got to definitely hear from the horse's mouth, man, because, like I say, like Hood said earlier, now, if she come in here and give us some of them stories that we heard from our own Hoodtalknews family, will we look at Tanisha any differently? You know what I'm saying? We don't know if she was molested as a child. We don't know what this child has been through. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I condoning what she's doing and acting out in public? No, I ain't condoning that. No, I'm just saying from the mere fact we're not in that daily walk.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they say she's still going to court on the custody case. Well, shit, evidently she telling them straight up she don't want her baby doing that shit.
Right. So that's the first step in the sign to know that she needs some help. For her to just say, nah, I don't need my children right now. That's a huge step. I know a mother's love. You know what I mean? Come on, every woman in the chat, I'll tell you about a mother's love. You know what I'm saying? So, for her to say that, that's the first sign of saying, okay, I need help. I don't want my children, Your Honor. I need some help. So it's like now it's just a point of we're just seeing it live and in full color right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Of her walking through this valley. Like I say, this is her present. We can all give stories of our past.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So thank God that's our past. But we have to learn from our past. We have to learn how to mold and shape her to deal with her present versus that. And that's everybody around us. Like I said, we got family members that we don't even talk to. We got all this technology when we had to write letters to our family members back in the day, and you got a cell phone that you can pick up and call every member in your family right now. But there's certain people in your family that you just won't talk to. Yep. Why is So before we get to talk about Tanisha and what she's going through, let's sweep around our own front doors. Mm-hmm. So when you push this love and this energy, this positive energy toward Tanisha, it'll be felt. It'll be heartfelt. And we say Hoodtalknews is built on a love platform. You know what I'm saying? We have to build up that love and encouragement to all our brothers and sisters, starting with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So, that's my perspective on it, man. So I just with a little time, man, this will become her past. This too shall pass. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We've been through it through the night, but joy come in the morning. It's just not morning time for her yet. She's still walking through this valley. She's still in a place of darkness. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there. You know what I'm saying?
That's
we
right.
all got stories. That's why it's so heartfelt to see a person go through something like this and, oh, Lord, what can we do to help them? Now, all of us didn't have somebody in our corner to see us through. We had to humble ourselves and go to a higher power that's greater than us in order to get through this.
That's right.
So I don't know why we sitting around here acting like we got all the right answers when we go through our personal trials and tribulations and turmoils right now in our present life.
That's right.
And we ain't got all the answers. You know what I mean? So it's good for our examples and what we done been through to try to help and guide her, but to pass judgment on this child is not the way to go. You know what I mean? We still got to love her.
It's crazy, Henry, because if a news headline come up right now and say Tanisha just committed suicide, I think everybody in this motherfucker feel a goddamn different way. Like, feeling some type of feeling bad that they even felt that way about her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I rather, try to help the sister, man, if I can. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather lift her up because everybody else tearing her the fuck down, man. And I don't want to be the reason of nobody jumping off no goddamn building because I was a part of the social media bash. And it could be my one video that get to her the most and make her do it. I'm not going to be a part of that shit. And I say we supposed to be loving motherfuckers over here. Straight up.
But check this out. Now, here we are. Now, I'm going to bring this example up. Okay. Let's look at Michael Jackson, right? Now, regardless of whatever Michael was accused of, anybody that's a registered nurse or anybody that's in the medical field right now in this chat, wish they would have been in Dr. Conrad Murray's place versus Conrad Murray being in the place he was in. Because they probably wouldn't have made the decision that Conrad Murray made at that time. You see what I'm saying? But guess what? Michael left here, and regardless of what anybody felt about him, you seen Michael Jackson all over the radio, all over BET, everywhere, and everything. You see what I'm saying? And we are so accustomed in our community to give people their flowers when they are gone.
Yeah.
Versus to give them their flowers when they are here. Now, we can sit here and judge Tanisha, but when she walk out clean as snow, if she give it all to God and she walk out just as pure as snow, are we going to be willing to say, okay, Tanisha, and good job? That's what we're talking about right there. Are we going to stand up just as hard as we can be against her? You know what I'm saying? And we can see all her iniquities. Are we going to see all the good, even if it's a baby step here and there? Are we going to see all the good that's about to come out of this situation? See, because if we're wishing better for our sister and we praying for our sister, guess what? Through our prayers and us praying, to God for her, we are seeing some type of result.
That's right. That's right.
So, this is the manifestation in our own lives that we have to master first before we try to, get into somebody else's situation. Look around your own families, We all got somebody in our family that ain't quite right. So I don't know why we sitting up here acting like Tanisha is a rare case, like she's some type of lab rat, that's never been tested before.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Because it'll be a different story, right? If she was out there fucking around drunk and the police killed her. We'll be feeling bad about that shit, Henry. So we got to put ourselves in the position, like you motherfuckers say, give motherfucker they goddamn roses while they could goddamn smell them motherfuckers, goddamn it. Yeah, damn it, we got to make her feel good. We got to lift her up in spirit, man. For real, man. Because we always tend to tell the world how good a person was or how we wish we could have helped them after they gone. After they gone.
They can't hear none of that.
They can't hear none of that shit.
I love you. That's what I say about funerals and black folks. Now, we got to clown for a minute. Why in the hell do we always be hollering at the funeral? Take me with you. Somebody push your ass in the hole. Get me out of here. Get me out the damn hole. Y'all better stand with me. You said you was ready to go.
You said you were ready to go.
Take me, Lord. Well, I'm going to help you out. Push your ass right on in the hole. We just acting like that. We miss our loved ones and stuff like that, but we ain't got to sit up there just because we done bought a new hat and, I'm going to show out at my mama funeral. I'm going to show out at my uncle funeral. We ain't got to do all that, y'all. Let the dead bury the dead. Y'all understand this. Love your loved ones while they here. Then you got to be doing all that hollering and carrying on when it's time to, for good Lord to call them home. Love them every day. You got a cell phone. Y'all listen, we don't have a horse and carriage no more. We have automobiles.
That's right.
We don't have a telegraph no more. You got a cell phone, people. We don't have to dial SOS and send a pigeon across the country, send a messenger to get the newspaper to the kingdom. Hell, you got a cell phone. Call your family. Embrace your loved ones. A friend that you might have fell out with way back in high school, and you might be jealous of what they had in life. Call them and tell them you're proud of them. Change your thought process. Change your heart. Clean up your heart. And then maybe you can open up your eyes to see things a little clearer when people are going through things versus us trying to pass judgment so fast.
Yeah. That's right.
The walk of life is, man, look here, bro, we all got to bear our own cross. Now, I say this over and over, regardless if you believe in the book or not. The story goes that they crucified Jesus, and he had to bear his own cross. So if they crucified a man who did no wrong and was trying to help the world, don't you think that the world gonna crucify you if you trying to do any good in your life?
Yep.
You're gonna walk with that cross every day. You can go to your job, Be on time. Never late. Take your 15-minute break and come on back. Ain't nobody got to find you like most big bros. Take a 15-minute break and turn into an hour. You see what I'm saying? Now you sit on this job for 12 years, and all they gave you is a 75-cent raise. Come on, man. But you diligent in your work, and you are doing it the right way. But you see no reward. Now that makes you slack on the job. Now that makes you take it for granted. Now it blocks your blessing. But we forget when we praying to God to get that job. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
How much we prayed and how broke we was and all this type of stuff. And then when you don't get your way on the job, then you ready to walk away. You doing your due diligence just to show God thank you. But you so worried about the check increasing. You see what I'm saying? So we got our own iniquities. We got our own little small battles that we go with. You know, the car running good, but you see your neighbor, they got a new something going on. Well, I guess I better get one too. Why? Yours running just fine. Right. Why we act like that? I never understood that. I mean, you know, we'll go to the point to where we'll go out of the way to go get something that we know somebody else ain't got, so they won't get what we got. Why are you all that trouble? I don't want to see myself at the club. Well, hell, if it ain't but one store and they got made more than one, you should be happy somebody got the same taste that you got. That lets you know we in union. We a union. We brothers and sisters. Some of us got some things we like. Some people like lamb, and some people don't.
That's right.
But I bet you all of us are like a nice lamb skin coat. I bet you that. You understand what I'm saying? All of us are like that. So, you know, so we have to be careful, like, you know, this Popeye's chicken thing, and you know, you are what you eat. Now we walking, we eating all this chicken, and we acting just like a chicken with our head cut off. We don't eat chicken head, but they cut the head off the chicken, and that's what we do. We run around here in this world like chickens with our head cut off.
That's right.
Don't know which way to go, falling for everything, have no belief in nothing. You ain't got to stand on the Bible. I want you to stand on God and understand that man did not create the sun that you see shining, the moon that you see that shines at night to put a balance in life. The clouds that gives you the moisture from the rain, in which when God cries and the rain comes, that's why it's the purest water. Think about your tears that come out your eye. That's the purest water that you have in your body. But anyway, that comes out, that releases. Anyway. So when that water comes down, when he's crying from the clouds, you see what I'm saying? That water is so pure that you can just go outside and open your mouth and drink rainwater. No effects. You see what I'm saying? So we have to understand that same creator of all of those things is the same creator that creates and keeps our heartbeats going every day. That's just like now. I heard the situation, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, dear Lord, you know, when, you know, a young person is on life support and the parent don't really want to pull the plug, you know. And this is a situation I went through with my mama, you know what I mean? And I really understood at that point, you know, about the breath of life. See what I'm saying? So to take you know, my mom off of that breathing machine. You feel me? I had to come to the understanding that who really is the breath of life. It's not how much we exercise. It's not how much we eat right. You should take care of yourself. Don't get me wrong. It's not about all of that. When God said he blew into a man the breath of life, and he became a living soul. So the creation of man was the skeleton was already there. The structure was already there. But he blew into him the breath of life, and he became a living soul. So y'all got to understand how we dealing with our souls here on this earth. And this is this point of forgiveness that we need to get to here as black folks, man, as people in this world. Do you understand there would be no need for nuclear bombs if we had God's love that spread to each and every person on this earth? Do you know it would not, one bullet would have never been manufactured if God's love was placed here on this earth and it reached from coast to coast and shore to shore. We have to get to that point. All of our lives, I had the pleasure of talking to one of my elders yesterday, and we had a conversation. She lived through four now. We talked about communication. She lived through where they had the newspaper was the form of communication, right? She lived through the form of communication of, what was it? The newspaper, and then she said was it the television, right? The television, right? Then the television. I mean the phone, right? The radio. I'm sorry. It went from the newspaper to the radio to the telephone, now to the cell phone. You understand what I'm saying? She lived through all of those times in life, right? So, in looking at that, the transformation, like now, the newspaper back then was the source of communication for the whole country. You understand what I'm saying? So when that was printed, and by the time you got it, that was a family event. Same thing when she said about Joe Louis fighting on the radio, pay-per-view. They didn't have that then. Joe Louis, them heavyweight championship fights came on the radio, right? Then she living through this era of now the communication is through this television. Now the television, at some point, the television used to be respectable. I know people in the chat can remember back, man, when the television used to cut off. It used to come with the national anthem. I hate to be telling my age, but it used to come with the national anthem. And at the end of the night, it'll cut off. But now the TV is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It don't go off.
That's right.
But what we're talking about, you see what I'm saying? Pausing it. Now we living through a generation. Now the telephone, the cell phone, you got the TV and the talking device all together. Now, the point I'm trying to make with this conversation is she said that it was better then when we didn't have all this mess.
It was.
Because parents had control of their household, what mama say and what daddy say, that's what went. Wasn't no influence on the outside of the house, man. The only outside influence you had was other people in the same community telling you the same thing your mom and daddy was telling you. So, okay, we got the technology, but the principle of what they were doing is taking that village, like we've talked about, to raise that child. Now here we are the adults and we are the village. We got to come together. So we can look upon the next generation and be able to show them the right way through our example. See, we done lived through Pop. We done lived through Biggie. Now here's our turn as the adults, you know what I'm saying, and our young brother, you know what I'm saying, Ernest Ashton, that lost his life, man, trying to do the right thing. So would it be asking too much of us to lay down our own selfishness to do the right thing? You ain't got to die for it. Let's stop being selfish. Let me call my brother. I ain't called him in a minute, man, forget what we was going through. Let me call my mama. Man, it ain't worth it. She gave me birth, bro. It don't even matter. Let me call her. Man, my daddy, he might not have been there, man, but you know what? He's still my pops, man. Let me go and break bread and call him, man. You know, let me call my cousin. Yeah, that nigga owe me $200, man, but you know what? Let me go and holler at this nigga, man. Make sure he all right. I still love the nigga, but nigga owe me $200. Let me check on this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You know, come on, y'all, man. We can do that, man. Put ourselves. Let's make that sacrifice this week. You know, and call somebody that you ain't called in a while, and just tell them, you know, hey man, how you doing? You know, hey sister, how you doing? Hey mama, how you doing? Hey pops, what's going on with you? They'll be shocked you even got their number in your phone.
That's right.
We can walk in love, y'all. We can do it. I ain't saying people won't piss you off and you want to, you know what I'm saying, choke shit out somebody. I ain't saying you won't. But you know what I'm saying? I think God knows our heart, and that we make an effort. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's just make an effort. And we ain't got to come back and boast and brag and all of that stuff. Because when we do stuff in secret, God will reward us openly. And if we doing all of these things that we preach over here at Hood Talk News in secret, loving each other, speaking to our neighbor, and doing all that stuff, if we do that in secret, as individuals, He'll reward us openly here at Hood Talk News, and we'll be able to go to places that we never thought that this place could go. You know what I mean?
That's right. Hey, and if you don't want to hold a long conversation with that motherfucker, just pick up the phone and say, I love you, motherfucker, and hang the fuck up on him. Let it marinate it for a little while. What? That motherfucker just called me and said he loved me. Oh, shit. Let it marinate for a while. Motherfucker, I love you. Bing. Hang right up on his motherfucking ass or her motherfucking ass. Bitch, you know I love you. Click. I can't stand to talk to you for a long time, but goddamn it, I'm just gonna let you know, motherfucker, I love you. Even though you owe me a $250, motherfucker, I still love you.
Right. And talk to the voicemail. Don't be talking about where they ain't pick up.
Well, shit, God, I tried, Lord. I done called one time, goddamn it. It went to the voicemail. I ain't calling no goddamn more now. It took me goddamn forever to do that phone call. I'm telling you, man. Hey.
Yeah, real.
Real, man. But y'all need to do that, man. Hey, man, we about to get up out of here, man. But I love